everybody.
Happy Friday. Welcome back to another Friday Night Live. I am your host, Jazzy, and this is
I'm Rich, and you're
uh,
watching a Rich and
Rich and
Jazzy
Jazzy
Live.
Live. Yes. Shout out to everyone that has been here prior to us starting this live
Happy Friday,
tonight.
everybody.
Happy Friday, everyone. I hope that your Monday
It's
through
cold.
Friday has
It's
gone.
raining in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's cold in
It is
Atlanta.
not a pretty day.
It's not really cold. It's a
No, it's
little,
not cold.
but the temperature did drop a little bit than earlier. Yes, earlier it was like a good 65, which was nice.
Right.
So we'll say hello to the people that came in earlier. Hello to Tara, Sweet D, Turkisha, Miss Jonesy, Crystal B. Cruising. Hi, Elaine. Hello to my mother-in-law, Lynetta, Pamela, and hi, Amari.
What's up, Amari?
Hello,
Mom?
Pamela, MT Living and Cooking. And Sassy Soul Living, Janelle, Lisa, Alice, Sydney, Tia, Crawford. How are you guys doing?
What's up,
Daryl
everybody?
and LK family and Carla and Natalie and Desiree and all
Okay,
you
family
other
was repping with her entire family, which they were deep.
Yes.
Melon and SC, we appreciate that.
We always
You guys look great.
appreciate that. You guys look so great. Such cute kids, beautiful family. Thank you guys for purchasing all of those shirts and rocking it on your cruise. That really means a lot to us, and we really appreciate that. Are we coming in clear? How is the sound, everyone? Are we coming in nice, clean, and clear? Okay. Hello to Joyce. Hi, Diana. How are you? Diana and John came on 2.5. They came back for another group cruise. It's
What's up,
always
guys?
nice seeing them. They're such
John celebrated
positive people.
his birthday with
Yeah,
us.
he celebrated his birthday with us. And it looked like they were having a
Was
great
his birthday
time.
Curacao?
His birthday was when we were in Curacao.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
when we were in Curacao. Y'all are true community builders. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't know we were building up the community, running
We're
for
trying to.
Mr. and Mrs. Mayor of the Seas. So happy Friday, everyone. Everyone says we're sounding crispy.
All right, good. So tonight on the agenda is
Yes.
absolutely nothing.
If you have any
questions, now is your chance. Throw them out there.
Right.
If you have no questions,
we
have
will.
no answers.
We have no answers, and we will end this live pretty early. We literally have nothing on topic.
We'll
this
go watch
week.
a movie. So hey,
yes,
it's up to you.
Yeah. It was a close call this week because I was ready to cancel. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was ready to say, hey.
I mean, you said it a few times.
I said it a few times. I said, you go on there and do it by yourself.
You were like back and forth a lot of, yeah. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope. Cancel it.
Yeah.
No, put it back.
I just, you
That's
just not
like,
in the mood. It's a rainy day.
I don't know if to schedule
had a long week with the girls. I'm not feeling that great. I just wanted to just chill in my bed, like for the rest of the night. But here I am. Here I am on this good old live. Okay. So, hey Fats and Trey, how are you guys?
Okay.
Phil?
All right, we're dropping questions. All right, let's see what we got.
We have, when is the next members meeting, since I missed my first one? Sometime this month. We just don't know what the date will be.
We try to put it out at least a few days. It'll be during a week because I work weekends. Let's look at the calendar real quick. I think these days are looking pretty good. Maybe this day.
How about when I post it? I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta finalize these days.
Yeah. Probably like the third week in March.
Yeah, we're thinking a week of the 20-something. Yeah. We're thinking. We're not sure.
What is your top 3 world ships? Icon of the Seas.
Ooh, Icon of the Seas, Icon of the Seas, Icon of the Seas.
Obviously, that was really good. I really enjoyed the Independence.
Yeah.
That was a very nice older ship. I really enjoyed that ship.
The Wonder is really good too.
I enjoyed the Wonder.
But I don't know. It's a stiff competition with Odyssey. I liked the actual ship on Odyssey. I just hated the vibe of Odyssey, which changes because it was mainly dependent on the people there. It just wasn't a vibe.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they go on their cruises, they say, "Oh, I would never go on that ship because of this person did this to me or whatever happened." But that shouldn't be on the cruise line or on that particular ship, because every week it's new people on the ship that bring a
Yeah.
different
Like, I can't blame
experience.
the cruise ship. The cruise ship itself is really nice, but
Yeah.
the vibes
Like,
was
I was
just
dying laughing when Robert Lee put in Melanin at Sea. Everyone says that Royal Caribbean is for old people, and it's not. And he showed like a picture of people doing like line
what were they
dancing.
doing?
It
Okay.
was like,
Oh,
but
I didn't see that.
his point,
It didn't come across?
it did not come across, because all he
Why?
did was show, when people, the people that saying is old people, is people in their 20s and their
Oh, they
early
wanna be turned
30s.
up,
And the vibe they want is turned up music, vibing and
not
dancing. If I see
yeah.
people my parents' age and older just doing the cha-cha slide, to me, that's old people vibes.
Yeah.
It is. I don't, it's like no shade to people that are older. You are older. Like, at the end
And
of the day, we are going to get older. We all are going to get older. We all going to get
right.
older. But at the end of the day, you are older. So the vibe is not the vibe that they're going for, because we're in our 20s and 30s and people want to have a more turned up experience. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? That doesn't necessarily mean, oh, so then somebody was like, oh, all y'all want to do is twerk and put your booty in the air, your
No,
head down
no.
the floor. No, that doesn't mean that. We
But
want
I don't
more of
want
a
it to be
vibe. Like,
dead.
I want to feel like I'm on vacation. Like, okay. So I get it. I get it. I get all types of vacations. I get the vibe of
And
just
we
want to go with
enjoy
your
them
kid,
all.
because you guys, what Rich and Jazzy offers on our channel, what makes us, I'm not gonna say, oh,
Unique? What's the word?
what makes us unique? There we go.
Oh, okay.
What makes us is unique is that we don't stick to one cruise line. Y'all will never hear our mouths. Oh, I only cruise Virgin Voyages. I only cruise Royal Caribbean. I only cruise Carnival. Y'all see us on every cruise line. And not only do y'all see us go on every cruise line, y'all gonna see us on the oldest ship that cruise line makes.
Yeah, we do.
We literally went. Like, do y'all realize that it was so funny to me in our icon of the sea, our latest vlog. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. Um, that some people were like baffled at the amount of money that we spent on the icon of the seas, but they didn't realize.
Shit, I was baffled too. I
I
mean,
mean, we were baffled too, but we knew what,
yeah.
that was a celebration cruise and how much money we was planning to spend for that. But we also went earlier, like the end of 2023, on Royal Caribbean's oldest ship. And that just went over people's heads. Like, did you guys see that we did go on their oldest ship?
Yeah,
We
we did.
stayed in the interior room. Like, we do it
We did.
all.
Yeah, we go lowest of the low.
The lowest of the low.
I
We
can't
would do the
say
bottom of the barrel.
we don't yet do the highest of the high, but
No, oh, it's coming.
we could go high.
Baby, we could go high. Okay. Because
We left a little room to move
right,
up,
because the Icon of the Sea is not the highest of the high. It's not a luxury cruise line.
Yeah.
So, baby, when I start stepping into my Viking days and my Silver Seas and my Ritz Carlton,
Because she's in her
okay,
winning season.
I'm in my winter season. It's coming. It's coming.
So back
Okay.
to your question, G Fox, just to circle before I click off of it. I'm gonna say the third ship is
Wonder.
Wonder, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that Wonder of the
Okay, what was
Seas.
the second one?
We said I like the Independence.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Independence was a way better vibe than Odyssey, even though Odyssey's a better ship. Okay, that's that. Next.
I went off on a whole tangent, but hey, we have no topics at hand.
Yeah,
this
yeah, we're
week.
trying to stretch the topics. You know?
Melon has C 3.5 cruise ideas. No, we don't have any ideas yet. January St. James.
Not yet.
Soon as it comes, we'll let you know. The people want y'all. Oh, thank you, Turkisha. By the way, we sent you confirmation of that lovely cruise transfer. Sent it over to you. I get it. What a week. I'm chilling in my bed. I definitely understand.
That's what we're trying to be
Yeah,
doing.
what a week. I'm just so grateful that Rain and Royce don't. I mean, I was telling you guys before, like them going to school, I feel like I'm going to school. I have to wake up. I have to get the ready, do the, Richard, don't get me wrong, not just me. Richard, hands down, amazing dad. He literally gets up with me and helps me get them ready. He'll drive. Like, we're probably the only parents that both of the parents get in the car every day.
We're always in the car.
We're always in the car together. I know the parents is like, they don't work nowhere.
I know they
do
think
they?
we're just losers.
Like,
right?
why are they both in the car every morning at carpool? We're literally in the car every morning, except for this morning. I wasn't feeling good, and I told Richard I got the girls ready, and I said just go without me. But we literally go to the school every day together, unless it's like Monday, Rich is working,
Unless I'm
whatever.
working,
Right,
yeah.
unless it's Rich is working. But it has been a week. But thank God, Rain and Royce do not have school Monday or Tuesday. It's
Oh,
extended
that's this
weekend.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have school.
wow.
This is when I was like, oh, we could have went on a cruise.
Yeah, this weekend. I would have had to take off the
Yeah,
weekend,
we
but
we are not doing any cruises this month, the month of March. We could have done it this weekend,
this would have
but
been the
this
weekend
would
to
have
do
been
it.
the weekend that we would have been on a cruise. I technically could have just went on a cruise with me and the girls, but yeah. And then I also was planning to go to my aunt's house in Tampa because I haven't been there in like two years. I feel like I
Yeah,
haven't
I
been
can't
to her
believe we
house.
even skipped a year,
So
actually.
yeah, I haven't been to my aunt's house in Tampa, but she already had someone on her list to come to her house. So her house is being occupied by
She was
somebody else.
occupied,
She was
yeah.
occupied. She said, "No, why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, I didn't realize. And she's like, I was like, I thought I was gonna take a cruise, but it didn't work out.
Takesha, so for your question, when's a good time to buy the drink package on Royal Caribbean? The best that I usually see is the 30% deal. When they start pushing that buy one, get one half off, that is 25% off. It's okay.
Wait.
Are you okay?
I'm reading Auntie
Oh,
Candy. She is in the live. She said,
oh,
please.
you went like
She
way
said,
ahead.
please come. The flight leaves at 8:37 a.m. tomorrow.
Who is doing
Auntie Candy. No, darling. We're gonna have to take a rain check. I did want to come, but now
She says,
I am
I
not.
have availability.
No. She said, please, hi family. Do you still want to visit tomorrow?
We have a last minute opening.
There is a opening at the at the House of Candy. The House of Candy. She has a vacancy in which there's a place and a bed, a warm bed to sleep in.
Cruise Life. We appreciate you guys checking
Hi
in from
guys,
the
Sunny
UK
K
at
1:30
1:30 in the morning.
a.m. Very nice. How are you?
Thank you for checking in before you go to
Oh.
sleep, or you might be rolling over in bed. We appreciate that.
Or it might be a fun night for you too. Who knows?
Or you're still out.
Right.
Might still be out in the streets.
Exactly. What else?
All right. So we talked about get the 30% off. What's
Yes.
happening in 2025? We don't know.
What is happening in 2025? What is happening in 2025?
I mean, you got new ships
Like,
coming.
we got new ships.
Like
We have
Star to
the Star of the
Seas.
Seas. Yes.
Carnival
Hopefully Disney
nothing.
says when that ship comes out. Hopefully.
Disney Adventure.
Yeah, the Disney Adventure, but they
Ooh.
haven't released a date yet.
That's a bigger deal than Star of the Seas.
Also
That's
we
gonna be a
have
big
World
deal.
America comes out in 2025.
That's gonna be a big deal.
That's gonna be a big deal. What else comes out in 2025? Carnival has nothing. Carnival's not coming
No.
out with anything to 2027.
There's
But
Norwegian.
Carnival,
Oh, Norwegian has one.
but I was gonna say, but Carnival has the Celebration Key coming in 2025.
That's a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah,
that is their answer to Coco K.
The
So-
Coco K killer. Nice.
So
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be.
But if it's more
but
affordable,
it looks
could
right,
be.
and it looks the images that they're putting out there. It looks very.
It looks like they're
nice.
doing
Yeah,
a
it
good
looks very
job.
nice. So yeah, that should be nice. And what else in 2025 is coming? From the top of my head, that's all I could think of. If you guys could think of anything that we did not mention.
Disney has their Lighthouse Point coming.
Lighthouse Point this year.
Oh, that's this year.
That's
you are right.
2024.
Oh man, I'm all
We're
messed
talking
up.
about 2025.
I'm still in 2023.
2025. I'm trying to think of I told you MSC. I told you something from Royal. Anything celebrity? Celebrity aren't
Don't
all
they got a
have,
new
they have the
Excel.
Excel is coming in 2025.
There's a couple things happening. A
yeah.
lot of new things in cruising.
When does the Excel come out? I forgot.
Like
What month?
late, like Thanksgiving time, I think. Right?
You're right.
Somewhere, yeah.
End of 2025.
Or maybe even December. Like
have you
the
ever
other one.
been on the Allure of the Seas? We have not.
We haven't, but now that it's in Port Canaveral,
we may get on it.
If we could catch the right deal, the right time, and the right place, and they do short sailings, so if we could catch a Monday to Friday for the right price, we in there.
Norwegian Aqua is coming out in 2025.
Yeah.
That's the Prima Plus class.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bigger, right?
It was bigger and better.
We'll see.
Well, are we actually
What's
going
up,
to
guys?
see it? We don't know.
Oh, well.
We appreciate your
Yeah.
dedication, but self rest is always needed. You all stay busy. Busy is our middle names. Um, good evening and happy national. Oh yes,
Happy
I
National
just made a
Women's Day.
post on
All the
Instagram and
women.
then on YouTube. Shout out to all the ladies in the house. Vagina empowerment. If you have a vagina, happy National Women's Day. Yes, I just said happy National Women's Day. Why?
Very kind of you.
You know why? I was just watching my birth video and then we were talking about like
Oh, and
the
you said,
pain. And
you have a vagina?
I said,
What?
listen, you said, do you have to say it? I said, listen, every woman that's watching this has a vagina. You watching this right now, you have a vagina, right? So you can experience, you can imagine the pain that I'm experiencing right now. Like sometimes you know me, I'm just very blunt at the end of the day.
Thinking of doing Symphony of Seas, I guess, leaving from New York, if it's stopping in Port Canaveral.
When does it
What's there to
say leaving
do?
from New York?
I said, I'm guessing it's leaving from New York because it's stopping in Port
Oh,
Canaveral.
okay. I'm about to say he didn't say that.
So come on, man. You gotta be ahead of the game here.
Go ahead.
So, what's there to do? You go to Disney World, you go to Universal. So a lot of people do actually go to the parks that day. You got to get off early and make the most of it because it is a pretty long ride, almost an hour ride. The other option is what we've done in the past is rent a car, go to the beach, Cocoa Beach. We went to the outlets there in Orlando and got a bite to eat. So those are your options. But you could just do a little beach day right there in the area. Thank you, Julia. What's up, Carolyn?
Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you, Julia, as well. Um, oh my God, that was hilarious. He proved the whole point. True. Thank you for booking my Pamela says, thank you for booking my Virgin Voyage cruise. It'll be my first
Oh,
Virgin
first time.
Voyages. It's also my first time ever using an agent. Thank you. So excited. You are so welcome, Pamela. And I'm glad that you were able to book through me and get that great deal, that great special. Speaking of which, with specials,
I bet you want to talk
tonight
about that special because it's special.
they have two specials going on. One that ends tonight, actually, for the 149 per person per day on the Greece sailings this summer. If you guys are interested, I have it in Mail and SC. It is literally tonight. Tonight is the last night to do for 149 a night. So think about it. It's 149 times 7 times if you're going with two people. So you do the math on an interior room. It's actually like $2,300 or something like that. It comes out to with the port fees and taxes. It's actually really good to do a Greece cruise for only $2,300. Yes, it's an
Wow,
interior, but you're
that's
going
not
to
bad.
Greece and you can always try to bid for an
You could always,
upgrade.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you can try. And if not, wake up and go to the Lido deck and look outside.
Yeah.
So you're on a cruise. Um, so yes.
What's the
And
other
then the
special?
other special that's going on is that Virgin Voyages this summer. I don't know what made them decide, like, hey, it's March, let's do a summer pass. But they are doing a summer pass for two people in a cabin for $9,999, basically $10,000. I know you're probably saying $10,000. No, but listen to what you get for $10,000. You get to cruise 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
7 night cruises.
4 7-night cruises. So that's 28 days you get to cruise for $10,000 along with the 10 with included in that price. It's for two people. You get a central sea terrace, so you get a midship balcony. Then you also receive um a bottle of champagne when you enter the ship, priority access boarding. You also will get access to Richard's rooftop every
Mm-hmm.
single day. Do you know that Richard's rooftop between, I don't know the times, let's say it's
It's
5
like
to
5
6:30.
to 6:30 or something like that.
Hour and a half you can have all you can drink, and it's not just champagne. They changed the menu to like liquor. You can have, now that's a lot of drinks to be withstanding for every day. Now you may not do that every day, but it's there. You also receive laundry. You also get the
Mm-hmm.
laundry
So you
service, so you can
so you can
wash your
survive that whole month.
clothes. Right, exactly. So you don't have to think about packing like a lot of, yeah, you can pack a lot of clothes, but you can also get them washed. And I really like Virgin Voyages. They're really good with washing your clothes. So definitely would recommend that. And I feel like there's one more thing that I did not mentioned. Just give me 1 second as I pull it up. But
Oh, one of the other perks.
yeah, one of the other
So it's a
perks.
good deal. So if you do the math, and let's say you got 2 people in a cabin, it's about 10,000, right?
Oh, I see.
That after your taxes, is it 10,000 after taxes?
Yes.
It comes out to $178 per person per day for 1 month.
Yes, the 4 weeks is consecutive, and you also get
So premium
$10
wise.
coffee credit per day, so you can get
Mhm.
like a nicer type of coffee every day,
And that they usually
per
allow you to put the
cabin.
shot if you wanna put a shot of alcohol in there too with that.
You also get premium Wi-Fi. Virgin Voyages, when you go on there, you get basic Wi-Fi, but they're giving you premium Wi-Fi with this, and you get early access to dining and sure things reservations. They said that this is a 30% savings to the overall voyage fare when combining. Now, the itineraries are the French days and Ibiza nights,
Mhm.
and then the Irresistible Med in Rome. That's in the month of June. In July, they're doing the same thing. In August, they're doing the same thing. And then in September, they're doing the same thing. So it's
It's the 4 that they're
it's just
rotating. Well, the
for
2
yeah,
that they're rotating back and
right,
forth. It's the
exactly.
French days, Ibiza nights, they're mixing it up with the Irresistible Med, and then every
Mhm.
once in a while they put the Irresistible Med with Rome.
Right.
That's only on this. That's one of the sailings per month.
So a whole month at sea, four cruises back to back to back.
It's a pretty
Yes, you get
cool
to keep your
cool
same
thing.
cabin. And if you want to do this, please
And
contact
I think
me.
the ad was pushing more like if you work from home, you could make this happen. Of course, if you're retired, you could make it happen, and then because you just need to fly out there one time, so you got that expense, and then you pay the 10,000, which covers you for an entire month. It
Mhm.
sounds crazy, but then again, people pay $10,000 for a 5-night cruise. So
Um Shout out to Mickey's Adventures. She gifted 5 memberships.
so
Who
who
are the
got the
5
membership
people who got the
tonight?
membership? We have Lisa Jameson, welcome to the membership. We have LK Family Travel, welcome to the membership. Then we have G Fox, welcome to the membership. Joy Stahl and Level Up Leader. So you guys are a member for one whole month.
So
You
we'll
get a
hope to see
free
you in
trial.
the
So we
members
hope to
only
see
meeting
you in
this
the
month.
members only meeting this month. And you guys also, I have some member only perks. So you can go over to the membership page right now. If you're a member of our channel, I posted some good deals for you guys. You better take advantage before I post it to the public, because I will be posting that to the public pretty soon. So if this is something that you want to take advantage of, I highly suggest that you check that out. Um, Sydney, you are very right. It's too much variety out there to stick to just one cruise line. Theodora
Yeah,
says,
you don't realize what you're missing.
right. I don't understand how people just stick to one cruise. That doesn't make any sense to make just stick to one cruise line. That's craziness to me.
I get the whole, you like your thing, but then you're missing
You
out
don't know,
on
truly, you don't know, because
you
then you
are
don't know
missing
what
out
your
on
thing is.
opportunities. Yeah.
Why, like, you need
The
to see.
the thing is there's always something new, even with like let's say you said
How do you know
I
that's your thing if you never tasted anything else?
a lot of people sail Carnival and they're like and then they've moved on over time and then they're like, well, I don't sail Carnival anymore because it's just not my thing.
That's just
But
like
but those are the people who have not been on the Excel class. That's like a whole new cruise line in a sense.
telling someone that's been in a relationship and that's going to get married to the very first person they ever been with and the very first person they ever dated with. How do you know that person is for you? How? If you never experienced anyone else. It's true, right?
It may work out. You may just never know. So,
But down the line, you're gonna be like, well, wait, there could
damn,
have
that
been
thing
other.
smells strong. Yeah.
There's other people that I could experience other people out there. Okay, so what was the question?
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Theodore Johnson. She said, hello, family traveling the end of June on a Mardi Gras and bi-Melon t-shirt. Again, where do we?
When?
Oh, when do we are? First day at sea, which is
First day
usually
at sea. It's
on the Mardi Gras. It's
usually the
usually the
second
second
day.
day. Don't wear them boarding the ship. It's kind of purposeless to wear them when you're boarding the ship because you're not going to see other people with them.
Yeah.
And the whole point of it is to wear it and then on the sea day and be like, oh, you're
And a Mardi Gras
permanently.
usually has some cruising cousins on there that you have a pretty good chance of running into people who will recognize your shirt.
Woo!
Is it as strong as it tastes? As strong as it smells? You can
Yes.
smell from here.
Uh
Carlene is on the treadmill. She's moving and listening.
Come
What's
on,
up,
move
Carly?
that body, girl.
On Friday night.
What is the name of the group cruise for just the guys? I don't have a group cruise for just the guys. No. Maybe maybe you're talking
Maybe
about
the Brotherhood.
Brotherhood of Sea. That's with Addie and Terry. Well, yes, go over to Addie and Terry's channel and you can inquire about the Brotherhood at Sea. It's a cruise license. We read this.
Oh, we said that. Yeah.
Yeah, we read all this.
Desiree Hall.
Yes. Hey, Desiree, always coming through with a super chat for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kelly says, hey, Kelly, how are you? Hey, Halima, don't forget my bag on Sunday night, Rich.
I'll try to remember. I know who it is.
Who you owe a bag to? No, I'm just kidding. Kelly says Shaq's Big Chicken opened this week here in Chattanooga. So good.
It was good.
Nice.
Oh man,
I still haven't gone. Chattanooga's so close to us, and we've never been.
we just go further for some reason.
Mm-hmm. How far in advance do you guys book? Literally, we will wake up. We don't have like a set thing. We are just go with the wind. Like we just booked our spring break cruise, and spring break is April 1st.
We booked it like last week.
Yeah. No, we literally booked it like this week. We literally like we'll just be like, all right, you ready to book or are you ready to book?
Sheesh.
Like we don't have all of our cruises booked for this year.
No, this year we didn't really book a lot.
We left a lot of gaps.
Yeah, we left a lot open because we're looking out for a lot of deals, and anything that pops up, we'll pull the trigger on. But we started off this year. We actually walked into this year with the only thing booked was the group cruise. Yeah, that's how we started off. The group cruises and Icon.
Yeah. All right. Sassy Soul Living asks, would you two host a singles cruise? I might just find my future hubby there, and guess who'll get all the credit for playing matchmaker? Yep, you two. Well, I will definitely, hands down, no, will never host a singles cruise. I will not be responsible for a man playing with your heart. And if it doesn't work out, you will not look at Rich and Jazzy and say it is all your fault.
We'll let you do that on your own.
I will not be in charge of anyone being set up with Jeffrey Dahmer and him chopping your head off and dropping your body off the side of the ship. You will not have me in charge of matching people.
Jeffrey Dahmer or cruise ship killers?
Listen, I don't know who these. Listen, you do not know who these people are nowadays.
It's true.
I'm sorry. You on your own right there, girl.
We will not be responsible for anything going south like that.
I suggest, girlfriend, you get yourself on Match.com and one of those nice eHarmony.
Play it safe.
Play it safe.
Now you could come on a group cruise where we have a lot of people and there may be someone single there, and that might work out for you. They may or may not be in a group. We don't know.
Right. Just come on a group cruise. But I ain't playing matchmaker. Nope.
You know, it's one thing to say solo cruising, but single cruising, it's not something we're going to be hosting.
Somebody said that went dark. I got to go dark. I got to be realistic. Well, I got to, let's get to the point here.
You hit her like Rain and Royce. You know how we scared them to death?
I'm just going to go straight for the jugular.
When we tell Rain and Royce something, we always give them the worst case scenario so they understand how bad it can go.
Hello?
You have to.
I have to.
It's being real.
If you listen, anybody that's like my friend or family knows I'm just going to go straight toward, let's get straight to the point here. No chaser, no fluff, no girl. I'm not setting nobody up because God forbid something went wrong. You ain't blaming me. But good luck in your dating scene. I do hope that you find a man in your dreams because every woman deserves and every man deserves to find their person. I'm just not going to be responsible. It won't be on my time and not on my dime, darling. But come on a group cruise. You never know who you may meet.
Are we traveling for spring break? Like we said, we just booked our spring break cruise. No, we're not going to tell you what that is, but we'll reveal it to the members soon.
Are you all traveling for spring break? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you just answered that.
I just did.
Do you think, since my family is new to cruising and our first cruise with Royal Caribbean is Icon of Seas, do you think it'll spoil us? Yeah, absolutely. You did the wrong thing. You did the absolute wrong thing. No, you made the right decision by picking the most amazing ship, but you made the wrong choice as to picking that as your very first cruise. It's not wrong to do it. But just know that everything else is just going to be less. And if you could put your mindset to that, like,
really
you see how I went on the Granier, you would never be able to go on the Granier now. Like no matter what, you would hate it. You'll be like, how the hell did they go on this ship?
Yeah.
But
You would have to really be a person like us who could you
yeah,
don't care and you're gonna make a good time, even if the living conditions are not the best and all those things. Sometimes, yeah, it's
yeah.
wow. That's a crazy first cruise, but a
S-
good one.
So, you guys are gonna have such a
But I think you'll
fantastic
still
time.
really
So
like
much to
Oasis
do.
class.
Yeah. But you are
It won't be
starting.
as good as Icon.
You're starting at the world's biggest cruise ship as your first cruise. That everything else is just going to be, less. So just make sure that when you go on your next cruise, because after you go on Icon of Seas, you are going to want to go on another cruise after that. I would be highly surprised. It is going to be extremely overwhelming. I will tell you that if that's your very first cruise and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have to do. Do not feel like you have to
No,
do everything and go every place on that ship because us
you'll
as
probably just
seasoned
see about
cruisers,
a
we
quarter of
still
a ship,
haven't even seen all of that ship,
and that's okay
and that's okay.
because every other cruise ship is not going to be as good. So this gives you a reason to go back to the Icon.
You can go back or you can book a different type of cruise. So, Joy, I say go enjoy with your family. You guys will have a fantastic time. Just know that the next cruise that you go on, because you are going to want to go on one after that, I'll be high surprised if you don't want to. It's just going to be less. That's it. Hey, Steph, the Potter fan. Hi, I'm going on my first cruise with our girls. They'll be 11 and 9 at the time on May 2025 on Symphony. Very nice, Steph. Have a great time.
Yes,
Enjoy that
enjoy.
cruise with your daughters. I'm sure that will be really nice. Want to know? Here you go. Hey, how are you, Tashara? She says, "Happy Friday from the Celebrity Ascent.
Ooh,
These season cruises have energy. Come on, season cruises. Enjoy." Tashara's already back out on the high seas.
all
We love
right.
a woman that loves to cruise. Yes, Edward. The World America is coming out in 2025. Um,
Where were we? Oh,
oh,
we got to catch
hold
up.
on, wait. What is the rush? What's her name? G Fox just put the date. Go back up.
Oh, that's the actual date.
Date of the
So
XL.
that must be like the week before Thanksgiving.
Well, remember, Thanksgiving this year is the last week in November.
Oh,
I
maybe
don't know
next
what
year it
week.
is.
I don't know what week in November Thanksgiving is in
Yeah.
2025. I just don't be looking that far ahead. But nice. Okay, so it comes up November 18th.
Okay.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. The lore is nice.
Mayor
Oh,
Jaylen in the house. What's
hello,
up?
Mayor Jaylen Smith. How are you? I still have to mail your shirt. I have a list of people because we had our group cruise. We had so many orders that I didn't get a chance to mail your shirt, but just know that it's coming and you are on my list. I have your address and all that jazz. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for popping in. Shout out to the mayor of, oh my gosh, please, someone please remind me of the city that he's a mayor of. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I forgot. But there really is the first black youngest mayor in America is here in our life. Y'all think I'm joking? No, really, he really is. I thought he was joking when he said it, but I looked it up. He is. He's like 20 years old, and he is the first youngest black mayor in America. Mayor Jaylen, everybody, give it up for him. I bet you can't say you was a mayor. Nobody else here can say he was a mayor, so you better give it up for
Nobody
him.
in this chat.
Nobody here in this chat can say he was a mayor. Don't think you better than nobody, because we got the mayor up in here. I'm waiting for y'all to announce that New York trip. That New York trip. The New
Is the Aqua sailing
the
out of?
Aqua sailing out of New
Are they
York.
gonna stay in New York? I didn't know
Interesting.
that.
Well, don't wait on me, girl.
Right? Yeah. True. It might not happen. You might be
It might
mad.
not happen. So, and if it's going to Bermuda, I'm definitely not doing a group cruise back to Bermuda. Not that I had a problem with it. I just don't like repeating the same thing. Um, what do you think of Virgin Voyage monthly pass? I think it's amazing. If I didn't have children and I had a whole summer off, I think it's great for teachers who don't have kids. Go and live your life. Absolutely. Early Arkansas. That is where he is the mayor
Oh,
of.
you saw it there.
Yes,
Let me
it's
go
like you didn't have to
down.
go all the way down, babe.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a lot of people were commenting.
Oh, okay.
Early Arkansas is when where he is the mayor of. Wait, I didn't read what they said. You guys have so many cruise choice. You guys have so many cruise choices in the U.S. We're not jealous much. Oh, yeah, there's
And
a
it's
lot.
crazy how like the Americans want to go to Europe to sail because it's people always want something different.
How often do you plan LNSC group cruises? Well, we've only had 4 in total. This is still something fresh and new and that we're still working and balancing out. And yeah, people keep in mind that a group cruise is not something we're doing every month. It's not something I'm doing every other month. I still have my own cruises with my own family to do. So yeah, it's not something that will just be a lot of people are like, oh, can we I want to go on the next one. Like I have one every month. Like it's a lot that
People think
goes
we're
in.
doing group cruises like every 2-3 months, and
People think group cruise is like
oh
every
no, no,
2 3
no.
months with us, and definitely not. It's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of planning, and also a lot on my schedule along with Richard. So we do our group cruises what works for our schedule, and we also are parents of two small children,
Right? Just
not
keep in
children
mind that's a big
not
part of it,
children that can just watch themselves while we're away. Like our girls are only 6 and 8 years old.
right?
So it's all about with, once again, no one that lives out here in Atlanta. All of our, and I don't have nobody messing with my kids. I don't do that babysitter stuff. I don't do no, oh, my friend nope. Only my mother, my father, my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-laws and my sister are watching my kids, and my auntie Candy. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right, continue on.
Karen.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for becoming a member. I was just on the phone with her.
Oh, were
Thank you.
you?
Yeah, I just was on the phone right before we came live. Thank you for becoming a member, Karen. Is Celebrity Edge your first celebrity cruise? No, it is not our first celebrity cruise. Last week we showed you guys some pictures of us on our very
Oh
first
yeah,
celebrity
that's right.
cruise.
The
We went on the
throwbacks.
Celebrity Summit, and that was in 2000 and what did we say? 2014. That was we went
Yeah,
on that. So yes. Um,
we got a super chat coming in from
Shout out to
Valencio and
Valencio,
Sydney.
Sydney. Thank you
Thank you guys. I
so
appreciate
very
it.
much for that super chat. We appreciate it. Um, I want to become a member, but I cannot remember my Google password. Oh, is there another way around this? You could just
Mm,
press forgot password
yeah, you're gonna
and
have to reset
yeah,
your
just
password.
reset it. Just press forgot password. Um, Kelly says, I can't wait for our next member call. We really have a good time on those calls. We do. We have a really good time. We just literally and we don't have like a set topic. We just go wherever the wind blows
And
us.
that one really goes
And
for a
yeah, we talk
while.
for a while and you can leave whenever you want. It's like if you want to just come in for 15 minutes, leave 15 minutes, you can do that. But we literally stay on there for a few hours just chatting and having a good time, laughing, sharing interesting stuff. We learn a lot about each other in the member only meeting.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, don't pull a Rowan Griffin, Wonder of the Seas.
And he means by wearing the shirt on the wrong day. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a
That
mosquito.
is what he means. There is a
Why
it
did
was
you
a
let it go?
bug.
You're supposed to squeeze it. You had it in your hand,
I did have it in my
and you
hand.
let it free.
The Virgin deal is pretty good. I work remotely. I might be contact
Yeah,
you.
you might be.
Contact me.
That's
Come
what it's
on.
made for. It's made
It's
for the
really
people.
made for people that can work remotely and you're
Mhm.
getting premium. I think it is an amazing deal. They may not have it again next year. Virgin is always constantly seeing what works for their cruise line.
Yeah,
This
a lot of
may not
experimenting.
work, so it may not come back. Hot yoga is kicking my butt. I'm about to be fine though. Come on. Come on. We love hot yoga. Slim on down, girl. Now let me tell you, I went to my hot yoga, my first hot yoga. I thought I was gonna die. It was so hot. There was a question right there. The Oasis ships,
Go ahead, just read them.
the Oasis class ship should be okay. A smidge less than the Icon. Oh, she was referring to the woman who said that the Icon was her first ship. Karen says it's like people traveling with Melon at Sea for their first cruise. The vibe will not be the same without Melon at Sea.
Oh yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just yeah, it's true, right? If you are going on a cruise with Melon at Sea, you can expect like
That
your
makes
net,
it tough
like
too.
you leave on that high, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, well. Not everyone, because at the end of the day, we can't please everyone. So people that enjoy themselves leave on a
All right.
high. It was a great time. I had fun. And then they go on their next cruise and they look to their right and they look to their left and
Where's everybody at?
where's the group? Where's the meetup?
Any
Where's
activities?
any? Let me hit people up on the WhatsApp. There's no one to hit up. There's no one there.
You're on your own.
You are on your own. We gave you guys your wings. Go and fly and be a cruiser.
Glad I booked the Radiance for my. That's a good. That's a good first cruise. The Radiance, whether it be Carnival Radiance or Radiance of the Seas, either way, it's a good first time ship.
All right,
It's a
Richard went
good
on that.
medium.
Mm-hmm.
Also booked the Rock the Bells cruise for the second cruise for the birthday in November. That's supposed to be good too. I heard mixed reviews on that one. I did have someone that I know that went on that cruise and said it was a mess, but a lot of the reviews I saw online said people were pretty happy.
Everyone's giving a shout out to Mr. Mayor. And um, we are moving on to the next comment. I'm Nicole's mom. She said she had a great time on the group cruise you just gave. Thank you for looking out for
Oh,
her. Are you Nicole Charnel's mom? We had a few
there was a
Nicoles.
couple of Coles.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
couple
yeah, yeah.
Nicoles. So well, I'm glad that she enjoyed. And if you are Nicole Charnel's mom, we took great care of her. We like her.
We
She was
made
we
sure she made it back home.
right, exactly. Um, hello, Margarita. How are you?
Looking
I'm
forward
looking for
to
3.0
3.0.
to Alaska. First time with celebrity. Oh, you're coming on
Very
3.0. We
nice.
shall
Looking
see
forward to
you
seeing you
there.
again.
Yes, looking forward to seeing you again, Margarita. She's coming in for her third Melanesty
Hmm.
group cruise. Um, this says, wow, here is some trivia. Early is named for Joshua Early, who was a former Confederate and Klansman. Well, look how it turned
Whew,
around.
man.
Look
He's
at that.
oh,
Now they got a black mayor. Could
he,
you imagine
man,
back in the day if they knew that in 2024 there'll be a young black man as the mayor of their town?
Josiah Early rolling over in his grave.
Right.
Yeah?
I listen, Mayor Jaylen, you don't got to comment on that, but I know that just
Yeah,
makes you
you leave
chuckle.
that alone.
Yeah, yeah, I know that makes you chuckle because I'm chuckling for you.
Lisa Adams says, I'm glad you mentioned only certain people watching your children. I'm leery about my granddaughter going on to the cruise camps. How should I approach it to feel more at ease? What helps us a lot is the fact that Rain and Royce have each other. So that's always good. And I mean, the other thing is maybe make sure your child is not in there alone. Make sure, see that there's other kids. Most times on the ships that we've been on, it's rare that Rain and Royce are the only ones there at night. And if they are, they tell us straight up, like, can you pick us up earlier?
Because we're the only
Because
ones.
there won't be anyone else there. Nobody stays that late. And that's fine. And then those nights we call it a night early.
And also talk to your grandchild
Mhm.
about good touch, bad touch, right things. You know what I'm saying? Speaking up for herself, knowing to say no. All those things are important, right? Not saying that that will happen, but no matter where, make sure that you read because we definitely before Rain and even though Rain and Royce have been on 23 cruises at this point, we still have to go back and reassure that
Oh, they
they
get the day
know
one speech.
you're going to get the day one speech because they're going to be like, all right, we heard it. But you can never stop talking to your kids and your grandkids. Never stop talking to them. Also, what I would do is test her out in the daytime. Let her go for an
Mhm.
hour. And you just go down and have a cocktail or sit on a Lido
Yeah.
deck and read a
And then
book for an
sneak back up
hour.
there and see how
And
she's
then
doing.
check in and say, hey, I'm just coming to check in on you. Are you having a good time or do you want to come out? And that's how you could sense the vibe if she's enjoying herself. She might make friends that the friends are like, and these kids know, like at 4 years old, like, oh, I come back late at night. Are you coming back? Like
Oh, they always know.
they
Oh my
always
god.
know. They always make
They'll start pressuring
plans.
us like, can
Right.
we have to be there at
We
so and so
have to be
time.
there
What?
because they leave at 11:30 and we leave at 1. So we have to get there by 10 so we could play our game. And we're like,
They were telling us like when Jeremiah and then will pick up their kids, Fab Your Life, and they're like, no, we have to get there because they leave before everybody else.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't know that, but they know.
Yeah, parents, it's always important. Like, I'm no parent expert. We've only been parents for someone's biting me. That son of a bitch is on my leg.
What?
Um,
What is wrong with you?
that bug. I felt it on my leg.
That was like a gnat. That
Nah, well, I'm paranoid. It's on me now. We're no parent experts, but from our 8 years of experience, I would just tell you guys that it's just important to constantly just talk to your children, make sure that they are comfortable and know, we always tell them, we are on this ship. We didn't leave you. So don't think
oh
that
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
we left you in this camp and we went and lived our best lives and you have no now you're orphans.
And we don't
Like
put them in a kids camp and get off the ship. We just don't
no.
feel good about that. And
The
they
whole
say
point
that
was we
it's
supposed to
okay,
take them on a vacation.
but I can't get with that one. They're too young for that. I don't know what age that would be
I don't think
okay,
there's no
but
age that's okay because the whole point is
why do we
I
take a
took
family
them.
vacation
We paid to take you on a vacation, and we're getting off. We're exploring
together
the island, and
or the town?
we're all here together. Okay.
Yeah, because if we didn't want you there. We would just take a Virgin cruise or
And-
Viking.
right.
Okay, I'll book a Melon Sea cruise too. I got my shirt and visor, sun visor.
Yes.
Okay. She's ready.
And thank you so
Thank
much
you for
for
the
that
super
super
chat.
chat.
We really appreciate you.
Roman says, after 40 cruises, it was nice to be on a Melon at Sea cruise, even on MSC. It was lit. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that you joined us. I wish that you could join us for the Alaska cruise since we're coming to your neck of the woods. But I understand you have prior engagements, Rowan. But I do hope to see you again in the future. And
Catch you
I
on
really
another one,
wish
maybe.
I can come on that cruise with you
The
for the
transatlantic?
transatlantic.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I just don't. It's Virgin, right?
Yes.
I don't know if I could do Virgin transatlantic because of the girls.
No, we can't just bounce on our
No,
kids
it's
for
too
15
long.
days. And then you would need a couple of like 2 days after to come back from Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Nicole Charnel's mom. Next time I'm coming with her. I enjoy cruising. Going to Aruba in November on the Oasis of the Seas. Oh, very nice. Nicole is so sweet. She is a great woman. You have raised a wonderful woman. She is so nice. And she really, for her to come by herself and fit
Yeah,
in and
she
make
blended right in.
friends, and she was out socializing. She hung out with us. Yeah, Nicole is cool. She's cool, peoples. We are cool with Nicole. Midlife travels. Hello.
What's up, guys?
Keisha says, hello, Rich and Jazzy. Love that about your communication with your kid. Look, if you don't talk to your kids, somebody else will. You better start talking. My grandson, as blunt as I am with you guys on this live, could you imagine how I am with my kids?
Oh my god.
Could you imagine me with the kids? They just be like, Mom, like I'm like, listen, you guys to keep it real with your children. My grandson went to the kids club for the first time last week. He is on the autism spectrum. He has never had a sitter before, and he had a ball. We talk to him about people in our circle. So does his school. Great cruise for. Oh, that's great.
Nice.
I'm glad that he enjoyed. See, sometimes and listen, parents, sometimes the issue is you. I'm going to be honest. Not you, Michelle. Parents, not you, Michelle. Parents, no, honestly, sometimes
take her
you
name down
got
so she don't-
take her name down.
All right.
Parents,
It'll look
sometimes
like an attack.
you got to look in the mirror and say, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the helicopter mom that cannot let go. Let go.
Yeah.
Think about when you was a kid. Did you want your mother all up on you all the time? Remember, I was a teacher. Helicopter moms are so not cool. Let your kid be a kid and go around other kids, explore, learn. Kids be learning from other kids, man.
Yeah,
and
you
it's not
can't-
all bad things.
Yeah. Don't confuse like being a good parent with
You gotta
killing
be
yourself.
right, killing yourself, and they gotta be around you all the time. And oh my god, I have to look like this amazing mom. And oh my god, if I put my kids in a kids camp, I'm gonna look like a bad mom. No, hell no. Put them kids in a kids camp. Go have you a cocktail. If you don't want a cocktail,
We
go and
think
sit
we're
down.
pretty good parents, and we put them
I'm
in
a
a kids
damn
camp every
good mother.
day.
I'm a mother.
We put them in a kids camp.
I put them in
but they're
every
good
day
with
with
it.
no shame in my
And
game.
if the kids camp is that bad, which it does happen, sometimes they tell us, look, we
We'll
really don't like it. We'd
we'll
rather
stay in a room.
stay in a room. We'll play on our iPads and watch TV or something like that. And
Listen,
then by the time
because Rain and Royce is now at the age where they could just chill in their room and they will play with their iPad. They know never to. I said, I don't care if you hear me say, it's mommy, open the door.
and those cruises, we let them in a room pretty late. So we'll take them to dinner. We take them to a show.
Show.
All these things.
We'll
So by
go
the time they get to the room,
dancing. Yeah.
it's already 11 o'clock.
And
at
they're
night.
ready to go to bed anyway. So by the time they knock out, they'll be fine. But like I said, you need
What
to
about
talk
the
to your
nights when
kids.
we're waiting in the room for them to fall asleep, and me and you just sitting in the bed,
Sit in the bed like, can't wait to go play in that casino.
fully dressed like so, fully dressed in the bed. And then the longer you sit in bed waiting for the girls to fall asleep, the more you kind of don't want to go out.
Yeah, you
because you're
start
starting to
getting
get tired.
But then you realize I am on vacation.
This
I am
is my
not
chance.
gonna get this date night when I go home.
This is
I'm
my
not gonna be
chance.
able to go out and have a cocktail with my husband, my boyfriend, whatever.
We don't have blackjack
We don't
tables.
have blackjack table where I can win money. I don't have a chance to win a jackpot. So you have to just let go and let God.
Yeah.
And if you have a balcony in your room, make sure you talk to your kids about that damn balcony and that door. You say to them,
Oh yeah.
you go out there and you look over, you're done for. I will never see you again in life. I
Done.
literally tell them, you're done. I can't search for you. You're gone. Once you fall into that
No, it's
ocean, you're
facts.
done.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be that blunt with your kids. Yeah, you're probably sitting at home like, Jasmine, hey. No, you're done. Like, you have to be that serious with your kids. I don't play.
So let's just say you sitting got a thing for bugs here. Obsessed. Sugar's in the house.
Hi, Sugar.
Alaska is July 12th.
On Celebrity Edge. And by the way, those rooms are going. The only rooms available right now is Aqua Class, which is basically a spa cabin and up. Spa cabin, which is a infinite veranda cabin. And that's going for 5,000. Like, basically, let's just say 5,000. 5,000. So, yeah, that's the price. So if you didn't book, that's the price. That's the starting price for 2. I actually just booked somebody right before we came live. So, people are still booking. People is ready to cruise the Mountain Sea. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited. I'm always excited for every group cruise because we chose it for a reason, right?
Yeah.
We do these different cruises for a reason. Longer the better for a cruise. I agree with you, Sugar. I can't wait till one day that I do like a 14 or 10 day.
Ooh, great.
Shout out to Edward Strand. Regarding the Virgin Voyage place over, I have questions, or should I wait for the member meeting? No, ask the questions.
Unless the question is extremely long, then no.
Ooh, he's staying in Barcelona for 2 extra days.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Enjoy it. I met Nicole's parents in the airport.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Wow.
Oh, wait, no.
How did that happen?
Nicole came by herself. Are we talking about the same Nicole?
No, you did say it was multiple Nicoles.
Yeah, it's multiple Nicoles.
Karen,
what are you guys having for dinner? Here's a little something to help you decide. Thank you so much, Karen.
We really appreciate that.
That is really nice. We actually did not have any dinner tonight.
Looking like chicken wings
right.
now.
We might have to order some Hooters or Buffalo Wild Wings or something. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I remember you both in Puerto Rico at a restaurant. Ooh, wow. Which restaurant? Darnell Big Fish Evans? Which restaurant did we go to? We go to so many restaurants. I can't even keep up.
Puerto Rico.
I don't think this time we went to Puerto Rico. It probably was from a past time.
Yeah, it might have been a past.
Because this time we didn't go to any restaurants when we went to Puerto Rico.
We did go to Marshall's, though.
We wound up changing our flight and we came a day later. I never leave my nieces and nephews behind on the ship to do excursions. I want them with me where I can keep my eyes on them. And second, we are traveling to explore and learn. Absolutely. You're a good mom. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Helicopter parents, laugh out loud. You're right, Jazzy. They have to, yes, your kids have to develop social skills. They can't just know mommy and daddy. They can't. Let go, y'all. Let it go. I feel called out. Well, girl, we calling you out. Let them kids go and let them be kids.
Oh, it's you.
It's you.
You're talking about.
GD, let those kids be kids. Here's a life vest in the oar. Do you know what to do in case there's an emergency? Oh my gosh. My kids are teenagers and they want to sign themselves out of the kids club on our next cruise. I'm nervous. Okay.
If it's your first time doing that, I completely understand that part.
I haven't gone there, so I can't tell. I'm only speaking for 6 8
We're not at that level yet.
We're not at that level yet.
So I know I would be a nervous wreck. So.
Well, do your kids have cell phones?
Oh yeah, that would make me
If your kids have cell phones and they're teenagers, I would make a rule. You have to text me as soon as you sign yourself out. And you have to tell me where you are going, because I will meet you within a 15-minute window. You better be where, let's say, I'm going to the arcade. If you're not at that arcade when you sign yourself out in the 15 minutes, you take those privileges away and you go back to that camp and say, they can't sign themselves out no more. I have to sign them out. Give them one chance.
Right.
They mess up on that one time, they done.
Hey, what about like we were watching Blood and Water, and what about the mom said, you know the rules when you're out. You have to text me every 30
minutes.
Half hour.
Yeah. We were like, oh, okay.
And we were like,
30 minutes.
Is it a tip?
Right. Our girls don't have phones. They're only 8 and
yeah, that wouldn't
6,
work. But we were, looking forward.
Right. Like, they are going to get older. They are going to be young ladies.
Oh my God. Please, we can't talk about it.
I can't imagine. Can you imagine Raina Royce as teenagers? Can you imagine them at 13 and 14, 15 and 16? And here's my thing.
What's your thing?
As we continue to grow on this social media and this cruising space, I just can't. Raina Royce is not signing themselves out, period.
Hell no.
As they continue to grow in the social media thing and cruising and stuff like that, we're going to always have to sign them out, because it's not, oh my God, I'm not Beyonce, but People, we're already on these cruise ships and people know who they are. So I can imagine, like, if we continue to keep up with this momentum and they're 13 and 14 and 15 and they're going to these teen clubs and then they're like, oh, let's sign ourselves out. Oh, those are them girls for YouTube. Let's follow them. Nope. Not with my kids, because guess what? Who's getting banned from Carnival?
Yeah, they gotta be.
Who's getting banned from Royal Me? Because I'm tearing the place up for my kids. I'm claiming to cruise with Millen LC out loud. All right, Ocean B girl.
Well, take a screenshot right here. You said it today.
With their purple biker shorts on. Go, girl. You will die, dead, gone forever. Yes, tell my son about his nut allergies. Eat if you want to die. I got his shorts.
See, y'all think Jasmine bad.
You gotta.
You have to be that.
Yes, my cruising family. You have to be straight up with these kids. You really do. I have no problem putting that fear in Markel. You have to. You got to put the fear in these kids. That's the problem. A lot of these kids nowadays don't have no fear in them. They have no fear. I know that's right. I know that's right. I didn't like having everybody and mom watching my daughter or spending the night. Now I want my daughter to do the same with my grandchildren. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people in this world. You got to be very selective. And my handful is tight only because those are the people that I truly, not that I don't trust the other people around my kids, but it's a lot that comes with watching Rain and Royce for an amount of days. You got to take them to school. You got to take them to dance. You got to take them to gymnastics. It's a big to do. Get them dressed. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they're showering properly. Feeding them. You know, it's not just, you just sitting in the house chilling. You have a whole laundry list of stuff to do for that week. So it's a big to do.
It is.
Mickey Adventure says, Jazzy, I love that you mentioned kids learn from kids. I was in awe when we went to Greece. My older nephew of the bunch had just finished Greek history, and hearing him teaching the other kids what he learned was wonderful. And all the kids on the bus were tuned in. Oh, that's nice.
Because they actually listen to another kid.
Right. Hello, guys.
In the house.
Hey, Pansy. How are you?
Catherine Cool.
Hey, Catherine Cool. How are you? Long time no see or speak. Alaska cruise for the win. Yes. Question from Catherine Cool. She's coming right in with a question. Reminder.
Oh, this is her.
Again, what merch we get access to this one? You know, it may come on Easter Sunday, March 31st. March is a long month.
We're not going to say here because we want to release it to members only first.
Yeah. You know what you're getting. All right.
Stop playing games.
I'm about to order some Thai and edibles, like get high edibles.
Wait,
or edibles with people, or you mean like edibles, like little munch and crunch?
Oh, because that's the thing. Yeah,
people could order, like, it depends on what state you live in. You could literally order edibles.
Yeah, it's bizarre to us because you can't order that. But you can't just be like, oh, Uber Eats, bring me some edibles.
Listen. She's grown. She could do whatever the hell she want to do. I'm just asking. She said edibles, so I want to know what kind of edibles.
Hey, we're not mad at you. Order us some too, I guess.
Oh my God.
I got none here.
I'm good. Kelly Brockington. Well, the day is almost here. My oldest will be going on his senior trip next Thursday. I'm so nervous.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, senior trip. Where was your senior trip?
We went to that some kind of snow lodge.
Everybody in New York does the ski thing. Until Keyshawn told me that his school, they went to Disney World for a whole week.
Yeah, that's like charter school stuff.
I said, what? I said a school in Brooklyn went to Disney World for a week. I said, no, we just went to a little ski slope, and I feel like it was just an hour and a half away from the school. It wasn't even that far. And we was just there for, did we even stay 2 nights? Did you stay 2 nights?
I think it was 1 night.
I feel like it was just one. I don't remember sleeping 2 nights.
I don't remember sleeping 2 nights.
I don't remember getting into pajamas for 2 nights. But I think it was 2 nights. It really had.
Maybe it wasn't. I forgot.
I don't know.
Like when you were a kid, like your concept of time.
Like, how much did this trip cost? I have
no clue.
Like, how much did we pay for the senior trip? Like, was it $200? Was it $100? I have no idea.
When you think about stuff like that, you'd be like, damn, I really owe my parents money.
I do. I owe my parents a lot of money. And this is why I paid my parents back in cruising. Like,
it's the best we could do. Best we got for you.
The best I could do, because my parents shelled out a lot of money for me. And we definitely was, we were a nice lower middle class family. So, they worked hard for their money.
Yeah.
We skipping over all this stuff.
I'm not skipping over them.
Oh, okay. Hold off on the phones as long as you can. The kids are addicted to the devices. I have 2 teens, and it is a challenge.
I bet.
Yeah, we definitely are going to try to hold off on phones as long as we can. I said to Richard, I don't see why Rainy Royce would need a phone until at least 8th grade, because we drive them to school. Like they go from point A to point B. You can't have a phone while you're in school.
There's no need at all.
There's no need to have a phone.
I mean, the iPad kind of, that's the crazy thing about nowadays versus back then. The iPad does everything. Like, they can call, they can text.
So if they do get in junior high school and they want to, because our Random Voice can't play on an iPad until the weekend, if they want to call a friend, they can call them on FaceTime over the weekend. So they can't talk on the phone there. And I think I'm going to keep up that whole, like, when they get to high school, I don't know, I can't speak for that. But it's got to be a time where, all right, you put your phone on your charger, and like we're very strict with electronic devices in our house. So
because I don't know, we know it's, we don't want them to not have it, right? So they have it,
right? Because
we don't want them to be behind, but then we don't want them so caught up in it that they don't enjoy like life without it. Because I think that's important. Life without these devices, it's very important, and that's coming from us that lives on our devices for a living. We work on our devices for a living.
Yeah. Anitra Thomas says that Royal Caribbean made me livid last year when we went on an Independence of the Seas, and they allowed my then 12-year-old to leave camp after we said no because they were doing a scavenger hunt. What? You told them no and they still let them leave? That's a problem there. I would be livid too. That's scary. You showed out. I would too. Wow. 420 cruises. They need to have one.
It's highly illegal on the seas.
Yeah, highly illegal on the seas. I don't see that ever. Yeah.
Wow,
you can get them delivered. They also drive-through option. What state do you live in? You could just drive up like, hey, let me get some edibles. Wow. I mean, I guess that's living in Georgia. That's like, wow, they do. I know when I went to like New York and New Jersey, now that weed is legal there. For us because we're from New York, and that wasn't a thing. And we're like, y'all just smoking weed standing in the street. And
in our mind, we're like, everybody in New York is smoking weed.
Literally, we were like, wait, y'all just walked past the cops and y'all smoking weed. Like, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Lord, we tore up that ski resort as seniors.
I think they're used to it at those places. They gotta be.
I don't even
be used to these teenagers. Well, yeah.
Teenagers. I vaguely remember, but I remember that it rained, and I don't remember actually even trying the skiing. No one knew where she was, and after sending security out to look for her, she was in the library with another group of teenagers hanging out. My husband is still scared and doesn't want to cruise again.
I can see that would have you messed up.
That would have you messed up.
Yeah.
I say that you guys come up with your rules in the house prior to.
You gotta have some strong rules going back for your husband to feel comfortable.
Right. I can understand, because that's scary. Security's looking for your child. They can't find them.
You want to go on a cruise with me, you're gonna be by my side the whole time.
Or maybe you leave her behind home and book a Virgin Voyage cruise with me, and you and your husband go out and relax and enjoy yourselves. I bet you'll have a different impact, and let that be a lesson to her. And maybe after that, then you guys as a family of 3 can take a cruise.
I don't want to say her name to put her business out there, but someone we know, one of our friends, she let her kids believe that they were going on a cruise. Almost the whole year. Listen to the story. It's good. So she just strung them along the whole year, and they just knew that they were going on a Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Christmas cruise. And every time they talked about it, she had the ship name, all of that, because she was booked.
And they even made friends on another cruise that the friends happened to be going on that particular cruise.
They had friends going, and they're teens. So it hurts. They had friends coming aboard to meet them and this and that. And even up to the day of the cruise? The week of the weekend cruise?
Of.
The weekend of the cruise.
Like the girl was like, I need some bathing
She was letting them pack. She was letting them shop and everything, but they were not behaving. I don't know whether it was grades or whatever the case was, but they were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So therefore, she said she's not going to reward that behavior. And she strung them along. And pretty much the day she was about to leave to get on that cruise, she said, guess what? You guys didn't do what you're supposed to do. So you're staying home. See ya. And she left them.
Yeah.
Teach them a lesson. I bet they won't forget that one.
Right. I bet you they act right. I said, you go, girl.
And they've always been cruising.
Every time I spoke to her every couple of months.
Cruiser, so.
Yeah. Every time I spoke to her, she gave me updates. And then I didn't speak to her from like December to like the end of January. I was like, oh, tell me what happened. Then she told me. And I was like, oh, you got them good.
She got them real good.
You got them good. I bet you they would never forget. They would never forget that. All right. Our senior class wrecked that ski lodge in the Poconos so much that our prom was canceled. Wow.
Y'all really tore it up.
Tore it up.
They took that whole deposit back.
Hey, Ranicia, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, he's going to Disney. It's over 500 kids. Some have to go to Trenton, some to Atlantic City, and others go to the Philly airport. TSA is weird because the day before I have to go to Philly and drop off his bag.
Really?
So they can check it and hold it until his school gets to the airport the next day.
That's super weird.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he has a fantastic time. Kelly, all you can do is make sure you talk to your son. He has his phone. He checks in. Disney World is a happy place and a fun place. So I'm sure you feel that you can trust your son. You absolutely paid for him to go. So you got to let him go. He's a senior at this point. So
yeah,
who am I to say, right? But
it's so easy for us to say right now because we're not in that position. And we're aware of that.
Yeah. LA is like that 420 friendly. I smoked on my show. Oh wow, cool.
LA is like the most.
What type of shows what type of show do you do? She says she's talking about playing a long game, and Catherine Crew had a question.
Yeah, that's what I'm going back to.
Her Catherine question was, I know that y'all probably have cruised out of tons of ports in the U.S. already. What's one that you have not been to but want to do, and why?
In the U.S. or?
Yeah, she said U.S.
Oh.
In the U.S., I would like to cruise out of
Seattle.
Well, yes, but I would like to. Is that your answer?
I can't think of another one.
My answer is I would like to cruise from California, either the Long Beach or San Diego ports. One, because I've never actually been to California before. I've been to so many places in the world, but I've actually never been to California.
I would love to see the San Diego.
And I've never
I've
never been to like the West Coast portion of Mexico. So I would like to see that. Like I've always heard great things about like Cabo San Lucas and
we've been trying to get to Cabo for so many years.
Puerto Vallarta?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've never been.
South, right?
So I would like to do that. Another place that I would like to cruise out of in America is so random, but Boston, Massachusetts. Even though it's not going anywhere that I need to go to, I just always wanted to go to Boston. Even when I lived in New York.
Oh yeah, they got a cruise port there.
Yeah, they have a cruise port. Yeah. And so I just want to spend like a night, like a day hanging out in Boston.
Eat some pizza, eat some Italian food.
Eat some Italian food, eat some seafood, and go on a cruise.
So she did. She booked a cruise with you already and went.
Oh. I booked so many people.
Yeah.
I can't even keep up. Wait, I was reading it. She said, oh yeah, we booked my 40th birthday cruise with you last November, and my husband and I had an amazing time. He's still scared to go on a cruise with our girls though. All you gotta do is keep talking to them. We did Virgin Scarlet Lady. Anitra Thomas. Well, thank you for being a client of mine. I'm glad that you guys had a fantastic time. I hope that you can book a family cruise one day, that your husband feels that he can trust them again. I'm feeling so excited. 6 months at 3 Point. I can't wait to have another fun slot pull and a drink or two. Yes, it's going to be a great time, Pansy. Can't wait to see you again because we really did enjoy your company on the Icon of the Seas. She says that she does. What's XSOM WDY comedians reactions? Oh, she reposted it. Comedians
Oh, I was about to
reactions.
say.
I'm like, what is that?
I was. I do not know those abbreviations.
Comedy reactions to social media. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you do
okay.
like the funny things. Okay.
Reaction.
Cool. Come port out of the Long Beach. Is that Long Beach, LBC? Yes, I think so. I will.
Okay.
One of these days. One of these days. Yes, the plan was they were going to come to the school and check it, but they changed the rules. So the school has to send everyone's papers and codes telling us where to drop it off. I'm guessing TSA. Why don't they just make it like a regular day on a plane? They're just doing the most.
That's really weird. Oh, this is a cruise port we haven't been to, the one in Virginia.
I have no interest.
Yeah, it's too far. It's like 10 hours drive to go to.
Why do I care to leave from North? I've left from Charleston already, but why do I care to leave from?
But we only left out of Charleston because of it's close, kind of.
The one in Charleston from South Carolina is closing. I hope to get on it again this year because it will be closing on December. The last cruise for New Year's. But the Virginia.
Let me get Roy.
I don't see the purpose of me ever leaving from Virginia. I wouldn't really go out my way to leave.
Unless
from
they
Virginia.
put a brand new ship there.
Then
what's the point?
What's the chances of that happening? But hey, never say never. Who knows? My son has ADHD, but the school has someone there to give him a hand if needed. Also, a couple of friends. Praise God. I've been talking to him. Well, good about what to do and no stranger danger. Good. Well, I hope that he has a good time. I really do, and I'm sure he will be just fine. Me too. I would love a Mexican ranch maybe in the next year or so. You will love the West Coast. Yes, I've always wanted to go. It's so funny. I've always wanted to. Are the flights chartered? Yeah. Are these flights chartered? Yeah, because it's so weird that they're doing all that. San Diego is beautiful. I'm from California. I've heard great things about San Diego. So I do. Venus tells me how she loves San Diego. She was telling me that's like one of her best places she's been to in America. Speaking of which, where is Venus tonight? Venus is not in the live. That means she's sleeping. Hello, hey everyone. Hope you all had a great week and booked lots of cruises. I didn't book lots of cruises, but I booked a lot of people on lots of cruises. So, oh, I did book a cruise this week. I did. I can't tell you guys what cruise I booked, but I did book a cruise this week. Yeah, it came in an Amazon package. Did you get the Amazon package from the doorstep? Because it's raining outside. I just ordered a bunch of seaweed for them. Right? Are your kids addicted to seaweed like Rain and Royce are? My goodness, they go through seaweed, it's not a bad thing because it's healthy. It's vegetable. They go through seaweed like crazy. They love seaweed. All right. Royce, I love San Diego. My son is stationed in San Diego. Very nice. Jasmine, did you hear about the issues Sun Princess is having on their inaugural? Something about several decks flooded already on a brand new ship? Well, that reminds me of when Royal Caribbean, when the Wonder of the Seas, and when I was on the ship and then the whole entire ship flooded, the whole atrium. Do you guys remember the whole promenade deck? I don't know. What went wrong? I mean, not for nothing. Royal Caribbean did that too on the Wonder of the Seas on the inaugural. Let's not forget. No, but I didn't hear that, Catherine. I did not hear that at all. Hello, Marcia. Thank you. He's on Southwest. Nice. Vernicia, you love seaweed? Did you have it on when you went to, did you go to Gun Bay? I like when they like deep fry. I was like munching on that. I don't know because I was lit. That was after the cocktail party, but I was the one in Gun Bay on Virgin Voyages. They like deep fry it and it's like extremely crunchy. It's really, really cool. It's really, really good.
Well, nobody had a worse
Wait,
launch
somebody from San
than
Diego
Virgin.
says,
Virgin had the absolute
I'm from
worst
San
launch.
Diego and mostly back city. Best Mexican food. Ooh, I love some good Mexican
Yeah, I know the West
food.
Coast.
Ooh, that's
Mexican
what I
food
should have
got a
had.
hit,
Some
yo.
birria tacos. I
Oh,
haven't-
you said the other place open. I wonder if they closed late.
and they got a drive through.
Ooh. I'll be taking a ride.
Yes, I was there. Oh, she was there. Some Princess has had the roughest launch. Yeah. What's good? The roughest. What's good, family? This is Traveling Trio. Hello, Chef
What's
Wyatt.
up, guys?
How are you? Oh, she's saying, oh, hell no. I have a seaweed attic in my house as well. Okay. Yes, I did. It was so good. If it's green, I love it. Okay. If you guys, I mean,
if that's your thing.
If that's your thing,
hey.
that's your thing. Okay.
Rain and
Something
Royce.
that I did not talk about. Is there anybody here in this chat that was on that Delta Airlines flight from Atlanta to Puerto Rico when Sir Richard Branson got on and gave out those wonderful? That was last week's topic. I forgot to talk about that last week, but he literally gave everyone a free Virgin Voyages cruise.
Isn't that crazy?
And I was like, only if he were a week earlier, because we definitely took Delta. Well, we took it Delta from Puerto Rico. Sir Richard Branson. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's
It's
run
like we
it
took
back.
the wrong flight.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Yes. My daughter loves green tea seaweed. Green tea seaweed.
Oh, those flavors are getting worse.
Right. Shout out to Ranicia. She has just become a member of the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member. And we shall see you hopefully in the members only meeting. Once again, members only, we do have a special promo going on in our members only community page. You guys are the only ones that can see it. And it is a really, really good deal on some cruise deals that I have. Maybe some inaugurals. You guys need to go and check it out. Check it out. That is only for the members. If you guys did not check that out, I suggest you go and check that out because you ain't getting them prices on the website, baby. Y'all want to sail from Houston, Galveston. Come on, we're waiting for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
How did we forget
Why?
Galveston?
Thank you,
Oh,
Juan.
my God.
You're right.
That's one of the biggest cruise ports in America.
I do want to sail
and we have
from,
not sailed out of.
You're
How
right.
do we overlook?
How do you overlook Texas?
Damn. We got to do better.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
We do have to get there. Oh, man. We said we were going to get there this year, and it's already not looking
It's still
good.
a possibility.
Yeah,
It's
we still have availability.
It's still
yeah.
We still have availability to cruise from Galveston this year.
We don't have anything else booked for the summer other than a group cruise. Yeah, we have spaces. Yeah, we got some wiggle room.
We have some wiggle, 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 wiggle. No, but I do want to cruise from Galveston. I do.
What ship do we want to do there?
I want to try the Jubilee.
Yeah, I really want to do the Jubilee.
I do.
I also, the Royal ships are older. I'm only interested in the Royal Cruise Port, the terminal. That's new.
Well, MSC is coming to Galveston.
Yeah, they're gonna put the Seashore, right?
What other like cruise lines go to Galveston that we just don't talk about? Do they put Princess there?
Goes there, I thought.
Do they have like Regent 7 Seas? Like what else like, that people don't talk about besides Royal and Carnival goes to Galveston?
Let's look.
Cause I'm ready to go to Texas. And I'm ready to have,
what you ready to have?
My cowgirl boots.
Oh, you ready to do it like that?
So
right now they had the Prima.
Oh, Disney
That's
Magic?
pretty good. Disney Magic. They got the Breeze, Carnival Breeze and Carnival Jubilee, the Prima, like we said, Disney Magic, Voyager, the Season Harmony.
I didn't know Disney lives from Texas.
They got a
Yes,
princess.
I did know that.
They got the Regal Princess there. They got the Carnival Dream. Huh.
So Disney, that's where the magic currently is? In Texas. My first time to Galveston was Disney. Nice.
How long does it stay there?
Deep in the heart of Texas. Doesn't tell you how long it's going to be there for.
Yeah, tell me right here.
It's there until.
Oh, then they're going to do San Juan in April.
So it leaves in April.
Ooh,
is that like a repositioning cruise?
Aruba, Curacao, Dominica,
Oh, guys, this is
St.
a really
Martin.
nice repositioning cruise on April 14th on Disney.
No. This one.
Yeah, it leaves from
Galveston.
Galveston. It goes to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica. It's a 6-night. If your kids have spring break, April 14th
That's a nice one.
of this year, this is a very nice repositioning cruise, and it leaves you in Puerto Rico.
Very nice.
Very
Then
nice.
let's see. It repositions again from Puerto Rico, May 4th. Then you'll stop in St. Thomas, Nassau, Castaway Cay, and then back in Fort Lauderdale. Well, starting in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, you see that? It's going to be doing short sailings in Fort Lauderdale. That's what it is.
That's over the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. When is Disney coming back to New York?
I don't know.
Remember that time?
It was like the fall. Remember? It was like Halloween.
It was October. It was like the fall time, and the Magic was there, and I was like, nah. And it was on the list, and we didn't book it. Like,
yeah. I'm looking to see if it's this ship, but no.
That's the one I was kicking myself about. That was our chance to get on the Magic, and we didn't do it. Lighthouse Point. How many people here are doing Disney's Lighthouse Point this summer?
That's only a 3-day sailing.
The new island. I am excited to see that. Like, I don't have it booked.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see, everyone else's experiences and what's it about. Like a whole new private island. That's really, really cool. Eleuthera.
The first ship to pull up there is going to be the Magic.
That's going to be the first
doing
ship.
The preview. Yeah.
When is that?
In June.
June what?
June 7th. Well, it leaves June 6th. It's a 3-night sailing from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
Remember, it's a new thing that Disney's going to be sailing and they're going to be in Fort Lauderdale. That's a whole new thing.
Yeah. I've never heard them leaving out of Fort Lauderdale.
Right. Yeah, because with them having more ships, that's their new spot.
Remember, Very nice. I guess they want to stay close to... also more affordable because it's a 3-night on an older ship.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look at that.
So Magic and Fantasy are going there in June. Look at that. The Wish is not even going there in June.
Oh.
Or July.
The Magic and the Fantasy?
Yeah, to go to the new private island.
Fantasy. I really like the Fantasy. So 7-night cruise?
The Magic, yeah. Only the Magic and Fantasy are going there. Wow.
Oh my gosh. We just shared a reel yesterday from our cruise on the Fantasy. And that was just such a nice... that was our first 7-day Disney cruise. So our very first Disney cruise was a 4-day. Our second Disney cruise was a 3-day. And then we did a 7-day.
Ooh.
What is that? June 8th? Oh, 7 days.
It goes to Lighthouse Point twice and Castaway Cay.
Oh, twice.
Wow.
And then Disney hosted us to do Pixar Day at Sea. And once we did a Pixar Day at Sea, we were like, oh, a 7-day Disney cruise hits way different. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have only gone on a 3 or 4-day Disney cruise, which is amazing, trust me, it's amazing. But you ain't seen nothing until you gone on a 7-day Disney cruise. Oh my goodness. That is so amazing.
Melina's going on a Halloween cruise there. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice, Melina. Have a great time. A 7-day. So we did 2 7-day Disney cruises last year. We did the Pixar Day at Sea, and we did the one to Greece that we still on the Dream. We still haven't showed you guys the vlogs from that yet, but we do have the videos and can't wait to share that eventually. You'll get it eventually.
That was nice. That was so nice.
That was so nice. Shout out to Carolyn Plowden. Spoke to her yesterday. And thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I always appreciate your conversation. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're doing the Monday through Friday on Disney Magic this summer.
Oh, nice. In August.
Ooh, Monday through Friday, Richard. You don't have to take up for work. Oh, in August. Okay. Rain and Royce will probably be back in school. We just got off the Disney Dream out of Fort Lauderdale. Nice. We did the Disney Dream twice. I'm still wanting to go. I've never been on the Magic.
We haven't done the Magic
and we've never been on a Wonder. So hopefully we'll get on that ship. Love that reel with the girls on Pixar Day at Sea. Thank you.
Yeah, that came out nice. Yeah. Perfect song. Jasmine was like, hey, what about if we I was going to
put them in the clothes
again.
Because I just ran across one of the cowgirl boots. And I was like, Oh, I said, what if we make Rain and Royce? And Richard was like, we have so much unused clips. Let's just put it together and make it
Yeah, I was
into a
lucky
reel.
that we had the footage.
Yeah. So that's what we did.
This sounds amazing. Do you book the fantasy? Yeah, we booked
We
Disney.
book every cruise line. Every cruise line we book. Went on a 4-day. Too many kids. Well, it is
Yeah,
Disney.
it's the Disney way.
Hey, Desire Allison, thank you
Thank you
so
for joining
much
the
for
membership.
becoming a member of our channel. Ranicia says we did a Disney cruise in 2014, and my kids still talk about that cruise.
Yeah, that's how Disney is.
That's how Disney is.
It's not inexpensive at all.
You're gonna pay some money.
It's gonna cost you some money, but no one leaves and is like, "Oh man, I hated it." At least we haven't met anyone.
I personally haven't met anyone that been like, that Disney cruise never again. Like
Carolyn said she did a 4-day on a Wish, have to do 7-day. I wish that class of ships once the treasure comes out.
Once the treasure comes out, it's gonna be doing 7-day cruises.
Ooh,
like
that's gonna be
going to be amazing.
Because the ship is so
when
good.
When we did the 3-day on the Wish, I was like, wait, I want more. Like, it was a tease. It was such a tease. It was
the longest 3 days of my life too.
It was the longest
because we recorded a lot.
We did a lot. We recorded a lot. We went from highs to lows. We really had an amazing, like, we had a highs of a highs, but we ended it on a lowest of the, remember, because you found out your uncle passed away on the last day. We went from the highest of high. Because we also was hosted,
and that was our first
at
time
Disney
being hosted,
World. Like, it was our first time ever being hosted. They also like flew us out to Disney World first. We stayed. That was our first time ever staying at a Disney resort hotel. We were like, "Ooh, we don't gotta stay at a hotel down a block."
Away.
Like, we stayed at a Disney resort. What hotel did we stay at? Remember?
For that one?
Oh, we stayed at Contemporary.
Yeah,
we stayed at the Contemporary.
But because of that, we just felt like when we got on a ship, we have to work hard.
Oh yeah, and we worked hard.
So we did,
because we were so grateful. Even the Pixar, and then they called us back for the Pixar Day at Sea. We were like, "You want to work with us again? Oh my god!" Right. So we got to work for Pixar, and we were like 7 days. It really was like an 8-day vacation because they flew you out the day before, and then we stayed at the Boardwalk Hotel. And when we went the day before, and then
very cool.
They closed the park. They closed the park down for you to do. Oh my gosh!
It was an experience. Like we said, we say, if we never hear from them again, the memory that we had on those two,
and for Disney to notice us, we're forever grateful. I mean, we were just talking about it today. Rain and Roy, and Disney also, beside that, they send Rain and Roy's PR packages. I couldn't imagine, like, because obviously we all knew Disney when we were kids, right? Like, so me as an 8-year-old, I couldn't imagine Disney, the company themselves, sending me, the Little Mermaid just came out. Here's a package for you because here, we want you to promote it, and we like your content.
That's mind blowing.
Here's Little Mermaid merchandise. Or, you're going back to school. Here's book bags and all this stuff, and lunch boxes and notebooks and headphones, and like the box was like endless.
It came home today.
All this stuff out,
and I thought Jasmine ordered something from Target. It was this
huge box
and
at my door.
I was standing there looking for Jasmine to come out the car, like, what the hell is this? And she didn't know.
I didn't know.
It was something for Rain and Royce, which we'll discuss next week.
Yeah.
But we were like, can you believe that
got a huge PR package? And I was like, are you serious? Like, sometimes it just shows up at our doorstep without them telling us that it's coming. So it's a huge box. And I'm like, do you realize how blessed you girls are? Like, amazing. Crazy. And it's crazy because I was just talking to the counselor, because their counselor in their school knows that the girls are on social media, and Rain and Royce went into her classroom, was like, I know that company. She sent us stuff and stuff. So I'll tell you guys more about it next week. But this really is a blessing. This whole YouTube social media thing has really blessed our family in so many ways. And I just try to tell the girls, try to also keep them humble and level-headed and being grateful, because this could be gone like that. 264 people spending a Friday night with us. Who knows how long this will last?
Yeah,
And you know what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted at all. And I'm so grateful for every single person that comes here and spends time with us.
And people sitting at
You
home
asking me my
on a
opinion?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday watching a replay. You know, these videos are an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, people like, I watched the whole replay. I listened to all. I'm like, you really listen to us? Like, that's crazy. So we are so grateful, so grateful. The fact that people actually literally planned a vacation to come on with us as hosts,
It's crazy.
it is. People walk around
like,
with,
are we
when
fine?
people
Like,
walk around with like the clothes that we came up with, that we're like, people literally are
and
on
we just be
cruise
standing
ships,
there like,
and we were like, wow. Like when we see it, besides our group cruises, right? Because we obviously group cruise, we notice you're gonna wear it, or at least, you know, for the majority.
we hope so.
But when we go on a regular cruise and then we see someone with a Melon SC shirt on or like a tote bag, I'll be like, wow.
Sometimes we will see someone with like a random Melon SC bag or a Melon SC hat, and they don't see us, or they may not even know who we are, and they walk right past, and we're just like, and even Rain and Royce would be like,
man, I'm making my duty to stop whoever it is that I do see with it and be like, thank you so much for wearing my merchandise. I really appreciate it. And then, like, I don't think anybody has ever said, oh, well, who the hell are you? Not yet.
I got this as a gift.
Not yet.
All right, get on my face.
But I always say, oh, I'm the creator of the group. Thank you so much for wearing my shirt. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for representing. I always tell them, like, to their face. But anyway. Hey, DJ Tailspin. Been watching you since October. Now I'm doing my research for my first cruise. What's the situation with traveling on the ship with drones?
So with drones, don't take them on Norwegian. Don't take them on MSC. Don't take them on Disney. If you take it on Carnival and you take it on Royal, they'll allow it. But do not take that drone out while you are on the cruise ship and think about flying it off the cruise ship. Else you will be on the do not sail list and you will never cruise again.
Oh, yeah. Don't sell your drone off the ship.
Yeah, just definitely don't do that. But Royal will and Carnival, they'll let you hold it and you can use it in the port.
Remember
if it's allowed.
Family that we met on Disney that was hosted and we watched their whole vlog? It was like a movie and they flew their drone on a Royal Caribbean ship.
Who was that?
Remember that? Such a nice family. They live in like Utah or somewhere. And he told us once you get hosted by Disney,
that's This Is How We Bing Them.
Yeah, they flew a drone on a Royal Caribbean ship.
Yeah, but they had permission.
No, they didn't.
Well, I'm not here to snitch on them. Public live, so.
No, but he said he talked about it in the video. He was like, "Oh, we could have gotten so much trouble."
Oh, they didn't know.
They didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was.
Sometimes you
cruise.
actually don't know.
Yeah. No, it was all in the vlog.
No, because so people do. If you ever see a shot of that happening, that means that they got approval from the media team and the higher ups, because that's a big thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Disney 7-day cruise is amazing. That was my intro to cruising, and then did it again for Varity. That's why they're so hardcore into Disney.
Yeah. Ponzella asks, has anyone been on Norwegian Encore to Alaska? Good question.
People say that's a good one. Mm-hmm. And what's the other one? The Bliss?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Star Sandy Fur, for becoming a member of our channel.
Star.
Thank you, Star. Helen Turner says, happy Friday, everyone. Hello, Helen. Terrence M. Simmons says, 2024 cruise schedule is going on the
March Valiant Lady.
July Jubilee in November. He is going
nice lineup
on the Celebrity Ascent. Very nice lineup. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Have a good time.
And you see how he's switching it up?
Yes.
Got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Got his adults only vibe.
Right.
You got his Carnival Jubilee in there. You got
right. We love a man that just goes out and tries it all. I need y'all all to try them all. Kelly, they are definitely best. Yes, they are. Hallelujah. Amen. That sounds like a magical experience coming from a previous cast member. You used to work for Disney, Anitra? I didn't know you used to work for Disney. You never shared that. Hold up. Scroll back to the person, Venus.
Where is she?
You done skipped right over the girl. Right there.
What's up, Venus?
Shout out to Miss Venus. Hey, I was just calling your name, girlfriend. Where were you? Thank you so much. She said you deserve it all. I really appreciate that. The person right before Venus. And then all your hard work deserve true blessings. Thank you so much. Hey, Expedition Janio. I hope I pronounced that right. Happy Friday, family. Just tuning in.
What's
Another
up, guys?
week down of blessings. Life is good. Life is great. Thank you so much. Happy to see you guys here. I have 3 of the old teas. Just this was the person. Thank you so much. And just ordered a whole new one because mine are outdated. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Even though people rock the OG ones and that is okay, we appreciate you ordering the new ones.
Venus said that she was out drinking with her coworker. That's why she was like, oh, excuse me. I thought you was in a bed sleep.
Right.
Not out having cocktails on a Friday night, living your life. Didn't know about thinking about you guys until I went on an Icon. My husband and I love the shirts. Thank you.
Oh.
Whoa. I'm glad that you discovered us from the Icon of the Seas.
Right.
We hope that we got you hooked to our channel. I mean, you're here on a live. Like, that's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Friday night.
You come here on you spend your Friday night with us. That is very nice. Many are called, but a few are chosen. Come on, Turkisha. She always coming in with
dropping
the word.
Bars, yo.
She's a poet. She's an author.
She might be a rapper.
Funny thing, Turkisha, I may have met Turkisha when I was like a child. Like, she dated one of my sister's like high school friends. Small world stuff. And we wound up, when I booked her on the cruise, she wound up telling me who the person that, how we know each other through.
Don't start saying names now.
No, I don't need to put names out there or anything like that. But crazy small world. She definitely knew who my sister was because she's met my sister and my cousin because they always used to hang out and go on vacations and stuff all the time. So small world. I was like, small world. Thank you so much, Turkisha. I look forward to seeing you guys every Friday night. It's not Friday night if you guys are not on. You will always have my attention. And that's why I'm here. As much as I wanted to cancel on y'all.
I thought we was only going for an hour. How we end up here an hour and a half already?
As much as I was to be like cancel, I said, you know what? A lot of people look forward to us being here on Friday.
So sometimes
what is it for me to just walk down my stairs?
We're still in the house.
And we're still in the house. I'm literally in my pajamas. Well, loungewear. Got my Janet Jackson t-shirt on. And yeah. And up here shorts and we here. I look forward to seeing the Friday podcast and where the trifecta is going and Terry jumping into the pool. That's funny. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Edward. Thank you for reminding the folks because I've totally forgot. Guys, if you're watching this live right now, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Mickey's Adventure is just gifted. We got Santa Claus in the house. Shout out to Mickey's Adventure. We have Amanda that was gifted a membership. Thank you so much to Mickey's Adventure. And Narcisse and Narcisse is now a member. Travel Diva is now a member. Dollar and Kimberly Owens. Welcome to the membership.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome to the membership. Go to the membership page and you will see something that I'm offering just to members. I was born in Galveston. The port is blowing up. Royal Caribbean built a new multi-million-dollar cruise port.
Yeah, the cruise lines, they're investing in Galveston.
Just I wanted to order
making money out there.
But I was unable to finish because I live in Canada. Can you help me place my orders? So when the cruise gets, unless you know somebody that lives in like the United States, I don't ship to Canada. So what's a few sweatshirts? I know it's only 2 people in your cabin. Are you going with somebody else?
Let us know because what we can do sometimes is just send it to your hotel.
We can send it to the hotel. You can ship it to somebody that you know that live in America that might be
somebody
going.
else may be going.
But we do not do international shipping. So just let us know. And of course you have time. So take your time, darling. What's happening for dinner this Friday night? This Friday night, I don't ever cook on Fridays. I cook all week. So I do not cook on Fridays. So last night, Rich and I was up pretty late. We were scrolling and we noticed that a new ramen spot opened in our neighborhood. If you guys have followed, we love ramen. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, we try to keep you guys up to date. We always tell you guys, we want to keep up to date. Like if you miss like our lifestyle type vlogs, we try to do lifestyle on Instagram and the stories. So today, once Oh, I forgot to take a picture with Rain in school today. I was
Yeah, I
so
didn't see anything.
I forgot. I went to school today to be the mystery reader. Remember last Friday I was the mystery reader in Roy's class. Well, this Friday I was the mystery reader in Rain's class, and I read her class 3 books. Her class was very respectful. She has a very nice class. A teacher compliments me. She's like, "You were so great with the kids." I said, "That's because I was a teacher for 7 years, and you are a new teacher. I can tell." No, I'm just kidding. No, she's no her teacher. No shade to her teacher. Her teacher probably been a
She's
teacher
not
for a while.
brand new anyway.
No, I think she's been a teacher for a little while.
Oh, okay.
No, our teacher, very sweet woman, very nice
Mhm.
girl. I'm not gonna say very nice girl. We're probably the same age. Very nice woman. So she and I told her how I used to be a teacher anyway. So I was talking to her, but I forgot to take a picture. I always take a picture with the girls in the class and stuff like that when I do go up to the school. But I got distracted. So anyway, we went to a ramen spot, a brand new ramen spot that just opened. If you see on our page, it's like honeycomb nets.
Yeah.
And it's a chain restaurant, and I think they have more of them in America. It is called Kuya Ramen.
It was okay for me though.
It was just
I don't
alright.
recommend it.
Honestly, I would go back to Slurping Ramen before I go back to them.
Yeah, it's not on my recommendation list.
It looks
really
nice.
nice, but the food is okay.
It was just all right. So for me, it's a walk. I'm glad we went and was able to experience. We only spent like $45 for a family of 4 to eat.
Like if you want a ramen chain,
And
I would recommend Jinya.
Jinya is a good ramen chain. It is. For this to be a chain, it's not on top of my list.
Yeah, it was all right.
So anyway, the girls had leftovers because, of course, it was plentiful. It was a lot of soup in the bowl. I ate all of mine because that was my first thing to eat today. And
Same
for
here.
dinner, Richard just had a factor meal. I was feeling under the weather, so I didn't eat anything. So maybe I'll order something when we get off this live. We'll see. That was a long answer. Damn it, we are getting old.
To say what you ate.
Juan says, "Damn it, we're getting old. Sitting here watching you guys on a Friday night. Back in the day, I'll be in the club after work for happy hour. Thanks for reminding."
What happened to us?
What happened to us? Because a Friday night, baby.
Well, even when we were dating,
you would be like, if someone was to tell me, Jasmine, you're gonna be spending your Friday nights talking to people on the internet, I'd be like, you a mother effing liar. Because honey, I lived. And I'm from New York too.
Would go out to like on a Friday night.
We was out in them streets. We would be in the city. We would be at a little lounge. We'd be at a bar. Somewhere. We'd be at a movies. We was never staying home on no Friday night.
Well, apparently Kelly either.
I never miss going to a Friday event when I went at a bar drinking. I'm here with an AirPod in. Listen, I have always went out. Even when I was like early 20s, I was out at my friend's house. We was going to the club. We was trying to figure out what we wearing to the club for the weekend. I remember doing back. Do you guys remember doing? Do you remember doing back-to-back clubs on a Friday, then club on a Saturday? And then I remember going to club on a Sunday too. Jesus Christ, what a demon I was. Like, could you imagine Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of clubbing?
It's
I used to do that.
And now, like, even energy-wise, I'm like, I'm not even interested in doing it.
How did I have 3 outfits? How did I have 3 different pairs of pumps? But I did it. What's your best recommendation for pre-cruising hotels, Airbnb for Port Canaveral or Mardi Gras?
Port Canaveral, we
go to GoPort.
GoPort.
When you go on GoPort website, you will see a little ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, depending if you're driving or flying, you book a package and then they take care of transportation and everything.
Yeah, GoPort.com. Tell them that we recommended you. You'll see our name on the tab, either Melon SC or Rich and Jazzy Life. You could hit one of those. Last question. Are any other cruises you recommend going to Greece besides Virgin? Would like to go there in 2025 with my family. Well,
if you want to do family, so like we did Disney that went to Greece, and that's highly recommended for Greece also, even though you wouldn't think Disney and Greece goes, but it does.
Oh my gosh.
Well. But
it was amazing.
Norwegian goes there, Celebrity goes there, so you got a good amount of options there actually. Are you okay?
I'm reading ahead.
Oh.
You will enjoy the Mexican Riviera cruise out of Long Beach, the Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, Mazatlan. Mazatlan is considered the shrimp. I heard that.
Really?
So I never heard that. You just going there just eating shrimps like crazy because I love a shrimp.
I didn't know that.
Me and Rain love a shrimp. Royce is still on her. Royce has it in her mind.
Port Canaveral, we fly into Orlando.
Wait, can I just say something
Price-wise.
before you continue on with the...
Yeah, go ahead. I know you're about to talk about her fake allergy.
Royce she's so enamored with her father that she has made up that she is allergic to shellfish, that she won't even eat it.
She says she's not allergic.
We know, so why was you telling me that you were?
She said her lips were just itching that day.
She's listening in the background. And that's why my knees and hips are shot. 4 nights of club every weekend.
Sheesh. Yeah, you was going hard in the paint.
Catherine was living. So y'all remember Webster Hall in the city? Yes. Yes. I remember Webster Hall?
Venus said she was going to...
Wait, I didn't read the whole
I thought you were done. Sorry.
Jesus, Speedy Gonzalez. Oh my God. I remember once I hit my 20s. That was my dream nightclub to go to. That Sandbar. I never been to the Sandbar in New Jersey too. Used to be the place. All the Jersey. I never been there. But Webster Hall, let me tell you. I remember going there in college, and it's like, 3 floors. And one of the, they had competitions for these girls to do. And these girls were getting on the stage doing the craziest stuff.
Where? Webster Hall?
I was like, it's a Friday night, God. It was like Thursday because we were in school. We drove down from Long Island. We parked. We went. It was a cold night. Remember, it was cold. I don't know. Was it used to be just colder back then than it is now? Yes, because global warming. I remember us freezing with these little mini dresses on and high heels. But we used to go out to these clubs. And
that's what everybody was doing in New York. Yes, freezing their buns off.
Freezing our buns off.
And nobody ever leaves the club and the cars outside. It's always got to freeze.
Webster Hall had 3 or 4 floors. And when I tell you, it was does Webster Hall still exist? Can someone please tell me that still lives in New York? Is that still a thing? Do people go to Webster Hall? Did it close down and turn into a condominium? What is Webster Hall?
It's probably condos now.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Webster Hall?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't remember if I did.
You would remember if you've been to Webster Hall.
Yeah, I don't think so.
When I was child, what? I had my pearls clutch when that sweat hit that cold air, right? You was all sweaty and then you walked out and it was cold air. Jesus Christ. I would never forget. I would still say, knock on wood. I don't take the situation lightly. I'm not even joking about this. I really think that I could have been abducted one night with my friends. We drove from... Now, I went to school in Suffolk County, Dix Hills. Okay. And we drove my one friend. She was the one girl. You know how in college, if you ain't got a car, you got that one girlfriend that got a car. Oh, we all piling up. So I remember we dropped Keyshawn off at the train station in the city. And then he went home because he didn't come out with us that night. And it was a girls' night. So we went to the club and Pink Elephant. Do you guys remember a club named Pink Elephant?
Yeah.
We went to Pink Elephant.
How do you forget that name?
And that night, it was not like a hip hop R&B night. It was, house music, EDM. So we in there, and we were fine with that because
rocking out. Yeah.
We was in there chilling. And as girls in college, it was always some type of guy in there buying us drinks. So we was getting drinks, chilling. Broke college girls, but still we dressed like we had some money, right? So I would never forget what I was wearing either that night. So, all right. So we in here, chilling, vibing. Can't say we was dancing like crazy because it was, it was EDM music. So anyway, there's this guy. There was this woman that came up to us. She didn't have the persona that she was a participant at the club. She had a persona like she worked there, like a boss, like a manager. So she walks over to us and she goes, "Hey girls, you want to come with me? You want to come with me to the other club? Because this club is not for y'all." Basically saying, she said, the other club next door, she said, if we walk through these hallways, we could go into the next club.
Mm-hmm.
There is no club that connects through the hallways. To me, honestly, she was given, what's
the name? Yeah.
She was given, I work for the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I work for the man and I'm here to get the girls.
Yeah.
She
That's
was like
possible.
that, and we all looked at each other. We was like, nah. Like we
We
all
go
got that
that
sense,
energy.
and that's the type of girls you need to roll with. When you all, because if you got that one friend, oh come on, yeah. Oh.
But it do always be that one friend who be with it.
Nope.
No
all
matter
of us
what.
was on that same page. We were like, nope. We was like, nah, we're good here. We're good with the music here. She was like, you sure? It's just down this way. And we were like,
Oh, she
no.
was going kind of hard.
She was going mad hard for us to leave that club that night
and go to the
and
back
go to the back
alley.
Go. She was telling us to go through these little sideways through the club to get to another club.
Oh,
and I was like, nah, we're good. So we stayed there. We didn't even stay that long. We wound up driving back to Long Island, and we would never. I mean, we was going back. We was like, y'all, we could have been abducted. Like our parents wouldn't even know where we were. Like crazy. That's why I say you gotta stay. You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay you gotta stay on your ones and your twos and your threes and your fours, because at the end of the day, there's people out there still to this day getting taken right now as we speak. Yeah. Okay,
it's sad. Trafficking
it's very
is a big
sad.
thing,
Trafficking
guys.
is a big thing, and we were 4 black girls, cute black girls too. Okay, she was a size 0 back then. Okay, cute little thin girls. They was ready to do some things with us. Thank God I had my guardian angel on my shoulder that night. Okay, we stuck together. That's why you got to stick to people that stick together. And I remember us driving all the way back to Long Island, like, yo, y'all, we could have got.
Yeah,
we could have got. Crazy. Sounds like the plot of Taken 4. Very. You made the right choice. I could. I probably wouldn't be here right now today. You know. Who knows? But that's the street starts of growing up in New York. We was all New York City girls.
That's one thing we always talk about, like with the girls who like they growing up out here so different than growing up in New York. Should we send them to New York?
Wait. Please read. How many people here, my New York people, have ever been to the Shadow?
Oh yeah.
Wait. So this was a club, okay? You were here on WOBLS.
Yeah.
This was an older, grown and sexy after work club, after work spot. She used to go to after work spots and she had no job. So it was an after work spot. And I remember just going for shits and giggles with my sister and my cousin. Like, all right, fine. We just let's
go to the Shadow.
I said, let's go to the Shadow. Man, with them older men ready to just pay for everything for me, honey. I was ready to be listen, they ready to pay all my bills. Ladies, if you're looking for a nice older man, I don't know if all these clubs still exist. I doubt it. But these men was ready to pay the bills, honey. I had this Jamaican man in there. His name was Sheldon. It wasn't Shedwin. It was Sheldon.
Very Jamaican name.
His name was Sheldon. And Sheldon, he was ready to risk it all for me, okay? Sheldon was ready to risk it all.
That club, I bet.
They was looking for something young and something fun. We have only been to the Shadow one time, and one time was enough. But yes, the Shadow, and we got you guys by like 20 years.
Well, Valencia, they got a rooftop.
I went to the Shadow. I was like, maybe
it's been closed.
23. I was probably like 23 going into the Shadow, so I was probably the youngest girl in there. Like, what? These spots are closed now. Yeah. Do they even have clubs in New York anymore? Like, are you
kidding me? It's New York.
No, there's nightclubs.
Of course,
it's
they
lounges.
Have nightclubs.
No, there's a difference between a nightclub and a lounge.
You think there's not nightclubs in New York City?
Name one.
I don't know the names of them. Do I live there?
Exactly. See, I don't hear nobody talking about, I go to a nightclub. Name 2 nightclubs that's popping in New York City. Someone tell me. Oh, Catherine.
Jasmine, it's Friday night and they're watching our live.
They know.
They're not up into the club.
Listen, they may know. One of their friends probably invited them out tonight and they turn them down to stay and watch us.
And then these places, when they have someone get shot, this and that, they end up getting new owners, changing the name, all that. Sometimes the same old club, but they just changing the names.
Indeed. I mean, when I feel like, all right, besides like the 70s and the 80s, but when I was going to clubs, I'm talking about circa, I started going to clubs as soon as I graduated high school. So I was in the clubs at 2006, 2007, 2008. those were the pivotal moments of New York City clubs. Like, I mean, the clubs was clubbing. Okay. Oh, Club Bed. You know what? I have been to Club Bed.
I always wanted to go there.
Yeah.
I never made it there.
Club Bed.
I always heard people talking about that one. I always wanted to make it there. Never did.
Wait.
Are they open?
This
They
person
probably
said they
closed too.
used to change in the car. wait. I gotta read Edward's comment. He said, my wife used to go to parties in New York, change in a car into her party clothing. However, she had her other 6 girls who hung out and never left anyone alone. That's what you had to do. My 20-year-old daughter is heading out tonight with her friends, and I still give her that safety. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Girl, I don't know about any clubs now, and I'm here watching y'all. We had the Shadows in Maria, New Orleans.
They had one there?
Kenner, and so many old men trying to put me and my girls up back then. These old men was nuts. Crazy. Lounges and restaurants. Right. That's all that's out is lounges. Nels was a Sunday night spot too. Nels. I don't know about that.
Never heard that one.
Underground and the Tunnel and Temptations in Brooklyn. I've heard so many things about Temptations in Brooklyn. I've never been to Temptations in Brooklyn. I know some people that went to Temptations in Brooklyn. I never been to Temptations. Nope, never been. Okay, nope, I'm an old head. 1969-1973 was the best house. I'm sure it was. You could tell by the party, the blue or the red light.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. So yes, I mean the club days was good. Richard went to a few clubs. Why you sitting up here acting like you ain't never been to no club?
I haven't been to many nightclubs.
Remember?
No, we used to go out. We used to go out to nightclubs.
Remember? It was like City Nightclub. You and I used to go to.
Me and K Mac used to go out to some. We wasn't that crazy into it, but we've done a good amount.
Oh, I used to be into the clubs. So, there was a nice one in where is it? What do you call that area? The
meatpacking district.
Meatpacking district.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget that. I can't even think of the name of the club. But when I tell you, I would have to go back on my Facebook. Maybe I wrote it in the comment section. But this club, they had aerialists in there.
What?
Yes. And every time I went to the club, because the girl that I was friends with at the time, her next door neighbor was a security guard for these clubs. So we always used to get into the clubs. Number one, underage for free. And then not only underage, I used to get bottle service.
That's a whole
but I was dating you back then.
That's the hardest part to get.
I used to go to the bottles. I used to sit at the bottle service. And if I didn't get bottle service, some guys was inviting me and my girlfriends to the section. So I never spent any money. No money was ever spent. Crazy. Oh my gosh. We used to have a time. The time, it was great. What a time to be alive. It's just not the same. All right, guys. Well, while you guys are just throwing out your club days, and I hope that you all will sit here and
think about the club that you're not in tonight. We're all in the house, guys. What happened to us?
What happened to us? Now we sit here talking about cruising.
But that's why we be so lit on the cruises, because we was all about that life.
Now we sitting here talking about cruising. What has life become? Listen, we living better, y'all. We are living better.
Right.
We are living better. We don't have to stand online to wait in the freezing cold now, with a little skirt, a little short dress on, and high heels.
Remember when we were moving to Atlanta? We came out here on like 3 separate trips to check out the city. And you know what we did? We went to nightclub every single night. We would stay remember every night we would go to nightclub. Why did we do that? We thought we would move to Atlanta to go to nightclub.
But we didn't have no kids. We were in a new city.
We wanted to make sure the city wasn't boring.
Yeah.
So we went out every night.
Yeah.
And Atlanta parties a lot. We could go out here a lot.
You could party in Atlanta every night.
Every night.
Yeah, there's something to do in Atlanta.
But we just don't. That's not our scene, you know?
I don't remember the last time I went out and to a club. It's probably like last year. I did go out. I went out with Keyshawn. We had a good night too.
I'm good with that once a year.
Once a year is good enough for me. For laughs and giggles.
I just don't need more than that.
And then when I'd be like, damn, I used to do this every weekend. This used to be my life. And it's fun. It's always guys, don't lose that part of you, just go once a year. I say go to a club, go to a lounge. Don't matter how old you are. Listen to some music, get some cocktails, do a little dancing. do some people watching. It really is fun to just sit back and be like, I used to do this every weekend.
Yeah.
Expedition Denial. I have never been to a club in Queens.
I always wanted to go to one of those. They be looking lit
Yeah,
too.
they do. They do be looking lit. I've never been to a club in Queens. Queens is like the one barrel that I never really explored. So I just
I didn't go out much in Queens either.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, we're approaching our 2-hour mark that we've been here.
Yes.
So we're gonna figure out what our next bite to eat is, and our show for tonight. Do we know what we're watching?
We're watching.
We're still watching Blood and Water.
Blood and Water, and then we need to watch the new episode of the thing on Stars.
BMF.
BMF.
Yeah.
New episode of BMF. We need to watch that.
And they said now Bolero's on Royals our spot.
Oh my gosh! Listen.
At the end of the day, we're gonna go
Listen,
indeed nightclub on the cruise ship.
Nothing like Club Truth on Virgin Voyage.
Yeah, we be lit.
We be lit. Listen, we always, no matter what cruise we go on, we always gonna peek. We gonna try peek in and in the nightclub just to give the vibe.
Royal, we walked in. We
also
sat down,
for research and development, we want to come back and tell you guys. Listen, on this particular ship,
we even go on Disney.
Oh yeah,
there ain't nobody in there, but we go.
We do it for research and development. And on that note, guys, it is time to say farewell. And until next Friday, will we be back next Friday, darling? Yes, we will be back next Friday around this time. The girls have a party at their school, so we will be in around 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock on Friday, next Friday. And that's it, guys. I hope that everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We didn't talk about what you learned. No, we can't end.
We can't end. We have
all right, guys. We got to know what you learned.
Don't forget, we have to recap.
How did you guys not remind us? All right, guys. Now's the time to end.
All right. So today, this Friday, we want to hear, what did you learn?
What did you learn? This is the time in the portion.
Comment down below. What did you learn? We're going to go for a good minute or so. Yes. Recapping on everything you learned here tonight.
Yes, you have to tell us what you learned. Tell us one thing that you learned. It's your exit ticket. Is it? You think you have to turn? Remember last time?
No.
This is good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So tell us what you learned. Richard, what did you learn?
Tonight I learned that one club you talking about had all these levels. What is the name?
Webster Hall.
Yeah, I've always heard. I never went there. I don't think I went there. Yeah, I don't remember going there. Wow. Maybe it was expensive. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get there.
No, that was like the cheap place to go clubbing. That was like the hood spot.
Maybe I have been there and I just don't know.
Nah, you remember if you went there.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was like a warehouse in there. It's crazy. Catherine says, we learned that Jasmine had a whole big life before she became Rain and Royce's mother. Yes, I did. And this is what I try to tell you, young girls.
You gotta live your life.
You better live your life and go out there and explore and have fun. Not saying that life is over when you have kids, but go out there and live, because maybe I have lived. We got
Torla says she learned tonight. We're old now.
Maybe you are, not me, darling. Valencio says, we learned that me and Sid is old, yet young at heart. Well, that's all that matters, being young at heart.
There you go. My cruising family said, tonight we learned that Rich and Jazz strike fear in the girls so they don't get abducted on a cruise ship. We also learned Jazzy and her friends almost got abducted in the nightclub.
Right. We've been talking about a lot of abductions tonight. Yo Rose says, I learned to go to Gulfport for pre-cruise accommodations. Yes.
Tonight, Sassy Soul Living, her edible has finally kicked in. Wait, she got it delivered and kicked in already? I didn't even know the delivery came that fast.
Must be strong.
So she learned that she needs to cruise more. If I attract my travel lover, that I won't say, you're leaving again? You just went on a trip.
Right. You got to find a like-minded man that likes to travel as well.
You learned correctly tonight.
Mm-hmm. Elaine Cambridge said that I learned that y'all let the girls go to kids camp and have fun. Yes.
Tonight, we learned to never spend money on mini dress again. And Steve Madden platforms. Oh my God, you were living on those Steve Madden platforms.
Oh my God.
Just put the deposit on a cruise.
I still buy my mini dresses. I just bought one today.
And she still buys the Steve
And I
Madden
still,
platform.
I don't know.
Not many, but
I don't buy Steve Madden platforms,
that's
but
because you got so
I
many.
have so many, and I do need to start getting rid of them. Margaret Logan says, I learned that we are all clubbed out. Here we are.
Edward learned that Venus went out drinking tonight. Oh, man.
Wait. Drinking tonight.
Right. Caps.
We learned clubs are not what they used to be. The good old days are gone, but cruising rules at the Limelight and Boleros. Yes. We appreciate you both. We appreciate
Thank you.
G-Fox.
Tonight, Venus learned that Royce fakes illnesses.
Indeed. She does. And she heard me calling her out. She's probably listening right now. We learned. Why am I afraid of Royce? We learned. Alicia Hunter says, we learned that clubs are great at any age, just as long as you have a great security guard that gets them in free. Look, honey, you get you a good security guard, you are set.
Gina learned that tonight there's a lot of New Yorkers in the house.
Yes. That Jazz will book you on any cruise, Desiree says. Yes, I will book you on any cruise.
Valencia learned that being a helicopter mom or parent is not cool.
Not cool.
Not
Don't be
cool
lame.
at all.
Relax. Pansy Valentine says, I learned that the Disney cruise should be on my bucket list. Indeed, if you like Disney, only if you like Disney, though. If you don't like Disney, then don't spend all that money.
Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we learned, Carolyn Plowden learned, I missed a lot of New York City clubbing. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed weekend.
And last one, I learned that Jasmine almost got abducted. Yes. All right, guys. You guys learned a lot of good things about us. You learned a lot of things about cruising. This was great for a random
about clubbing in New York City.
You learned about clubbing in
those
New York
things.
City. And yes.
You also learned, don't forget, tonight you learned Rich and Jazzy will not be hosting a singles cruise.
We will not be hosting a single cruise. Go on and find your mate on your own. And we learned that Karen McCullers fell asleep on us for the past 40 minutes. What did you miss? I'm going to need you to watch the replay.
Tonight we learned that
McCullers.
Karen McCullers will be watching the replay. Go back to sleep. Watch it tomorrow.
Last one. I learned that hard work and dedication from G-Fox. I learned that hard work and dedication lets your dreams come to fruition.
That's facts.
Absolutely. Happy Women's Day to all the ladies out there, because
We appreciate
listen,
you, ladies, every single one of
this
you.
world would not exist without a woman. Without a woman. Shout outs to you. Shout out to the vaginas in the house. All right? Without us, you wouldn't exist.
Well, it wouldn't exist without men either. If you want to, that's really not a good.
But it's okay, because
Okay, I
you
see
did
what you
one
did.
little squirt job, and without us pushing you out of our wombs, you would not exist. I get it. Yeah. But
Good night.
we have to hold you, cradle you, grow you. You can't grow.
I can't do that.
You can't.
I'm not interested in doing that. So
I always
shout
ask
out to the
Richard.
women.
I asked Richard, would you hold a baby for 6? Would you do how long were you pregnant? For 10 months, basically. Would you hold down 5 and I hold down 5? He said, hell no.
I can't do it. That's why I appreciate you. All right.
Sounds like a bag. It's coming my way. Good night, everyone. See you next Friday. Until the next vlog, guys, or the next live. Continue to live
For Rich.
in Jazzy life.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.